Ship streaming in my spaceship. You sent me a message. Oh, what is this you sent me?
You got it?
Yep. But they're a different type of breed though. The Phoenix players. I don't. They're cool though. I can't shit on them. Cause he's a very basic character to like play with, in a way of like he has basic controls, but he has secret controls as well. So if you're the type of person that could get him, then I don't shit on you. You know, I like Paul players.
Like,
fuck Akuma players though. I mean, Akuma players, they kind of cool though, but sorry,
I know you choose fucking Kazuya and shit, so. And I know you have setups and stuff, but whenever I look at Paul's stuff, Paul is just like, Paul and Akuma. It's just like, Say in Street Fighter, Akuma is the exact same way. Like, Akuma, he's an easy mode character. Where it's just like, oh, I can land like these amount of combos with little work.
There you go. Can't even see you. Smack, 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 oh man.
I'ma pray.
Wait, where you going, boy? You leaving your plant? Where you leaving?
Going somewhere, bro.
Preston fight is loyal. Honor, courage, commitment. Core values to provide. Hoorah!
He's a Marine.
He's a Marine.
He's a Marine.
You see this though? Alright, I'm about to play some That's too loud for no one.
Wait, yo, so like, let me tell you what happened on this trip of mine. This shit was amazing, bro. The fucking wildlife. I felt like Jun from Tekken. You ever seen like those cutscenes, like when Jun be walking up to the deer and the birds and the shit and the squirrels? Like I felt like that. Yeah, I felt like that, my nigga. Like, what's the shit?
Yo, I was the shit with Jun.
Yo. Word, yo, that was my bitch, yo.
Jun and Steve.
Jun and Steve. Word. They need to bring back Tekken Tag. Tekken Tag 2.
Yeah, Tekken Tag was the shit.
But that shit was lit. That shit was lit. But I tell you what, yo. Fucking people, boy. People be ruining the nature sometimes. You know? My parents got mad from bringing their parents because their parents is making them miserable. So basically, my fucking parents' attitude made me miserable. And I was on the roids. And I was like, God. These t-shirts are too tight for me! Yo. This shit was so funny, yo. We had this rafting trip that we went on. And I thought we were gonna get lynched, boy, because there was like a lot of white people out there. Then we started seeing all these Indian people pop up and these black people and shit. And a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, and in Spanish and Asian and yeah, so I was like, go lift my fucking peoples. Fucking colored people. So then this rafting trip, right? It dead felt like that episode of fucking South Park. When it was going like, what do you call it? What the fucking shit is called? Sky's lining or whatever. Skydive.
The what?
Remember when in South
Zipline?
Zipline. Yes.
I say zipline.
It was like that, yo. Yes. Cause like it was so much rules and like speech and shit, and we had to go on a bus with like mad other people that we didn't even know and they we didn't care for, and she was so fucking lame. So we're just there like we had to go with the fucking mask too. But I mean, of course, when we went in the raft, you took the mask off and whatnot. But anyway, we were there in the river, and you ever seen that cartoon where that cartoon with the race? It's like a race, right? And there's like mad different racers on like
like wacky racers?
Wacky Racers, yes, that old cartoon, right? Remember that shit?
Yeah, and they would like do some shit to try to like get the other racers out?
Yes. So it was basically like that with all different races, basically. So like you had like, I guess 3 groups of Hicks, right? You had like 3 groups of Indians, 2 mixed groups, 1 Dominican, a couple Chinese groups, a Russian group, a fucking Middle Eastern group and shit, and we were all in the river, just fucking. There was like, okay, so we're gonna go down some rapids, but like we could throw buckets of water at each other, and use water guns to fucking like spray each other off because it's like a race. So it was kind of like that. Like we were just fucking each other up, and we were in second. We was in first and second like the whole time. The Russians were like in first. Like we were just tying up with the Russians basically all like at all times, and going to war with them. And the Hicks started coming out behind us as well. And I was like, damn, this fucking lake shit killed racism, my nigga. Like everybody just fucking chilling. The Hicks, the fucking niggas, the fucking Russians, everybody, my nigga. Like we all getting rid of our war on fucking lakes, nigga. Like instead of like bombing each other, we just like on a fucking lake throwing buckets of water, and that's how we get our hatred out. And then after that, we all cool, like looking at each other like, yo, what's good, my nigga? Like, you know. So
you ended racism.
I'm just saying, like, maybe that could be the new wave of war, of warfare.
How's it feel? You ended racism.
I don't know, man. Because after I left, and the fucking neo-Nazis came out. Talking about they want to have a rally. Cause they
like,
felt
hey,
like
you guys finished? We're trying to have a rally here.
It felt like there was an influx of black people that moved in. So.
Should have invited them. Be like, yo, why don't you come to our race? Why don't you join? Listen, just if you still feel the same way, then we'll just like beat the shit out of you.
But even in that shit, yo, my fucking me fucking mom, dude. She was on a raft with us, and like she, man,
mom, huh?
She has to control the fun all the time. Like if you have too much fun, it's fucking embarrassing, dude. So that shit was a little annoying. I kind of yelled at her. So.
What?
Yeah, the wild is to break it down. The wild is pretty cool, but the family sometimes can get kind of annoying. But they're cool too. They're cool, but sometimes it could be a little overbearing. I need to go on a trip with my brothers, so me, you, and the NWO. We need to stay right down here in the NWO. Oh, la. I'm back in my VR land.
But yeah, like I don't mind. Like it sounds like it's fun. That and I want to be on psychedelics in the woods.
Well, I don't know where to get psychedelics, but I could get like the edibles and shit. So we could be lit with that one. All we have to do is take 5 at once.
Fucking Cassandra is making coquito. And she's like, yeah, we're doing orders and shit, but you gotta do pickup only. And it's like, I gotta go all the way over there?
Where they live? They live in a house or they live in an apartment building?
Apartment. They live in Marcy, so like they live in the P's. Which is fine because it's like gentrified anyway. But the thing about it is, I used to live around the corner from her, and she made. Do you remember those like alcohol shits that she made? She put in like bags, like tiny like bags and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like shit was lit. So she didn't have me meet her in her in the neighborhood or in her house or whatever. Like she asked me. She was like, "Where do you want to meet up?" And I was just like, "Well, we can meet in front of the train station." So we met there. So it was technically halfway, and we spoke for a little bit, and we kept it moving. She told me to watch Money Heist, and I was just like, "Why would I do such a thing?" She was just like, "Because you remind me of the professor." I'm like, "I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing." And she was just like,
"You're the mastermind with the glasses."
She's like, "You should still watch it. It reminds me. He reminds me of you." And I was gonna be like, "So you think of me?" But I was just like, "Nah. What's Shakur gonna do? He's in like." I don't even want to say he's in the war because like 90% of the time they're not in the war. They just
better chill out. That's why a nigga break your door down. Nigga break your door down like fucking G.I. Joe and spray an M4 in your crib, boy.
Yo, like Crip John. I asked him what he did. He was like, "Nah, I was just deployed in Japan." I'm like, "So you did nothing? You just had fun in Japan?" He was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Damn." You got money and fucking. You got money and I think like a car for it.
He was the man in Japan, looking like a man in Japan.
Exactly. I'm tight because SummerSlam I thought was gonna be on the 22nd. It's on the 23rd.
Yo. So you was talking about these others, right?
Others.
Remember you was like how your girlfriend she was on a profile and was like others.
What?
Like she had one of those random profiles, you know? That was like the others. Like,
to stalk what I watch?
Yeah.
Stalk what I do, yeah.
Yeah. Now, remember that other girl I told you about that was like, "Oh, you've been in this pussy before" and all this shit, that random profile? Well, there's a new one that came out. A new mixtape that came out. A new one. Exclusive.
Like, when did it drop? New shit.
It dropped when I was on vacation, boy. This one is really weird, yo. I'm gonna tell you this. Now, this one been looking at me for quite a while, right? And like, she has like an unmarked profile. Like her shit's called like. It's like some random name with like some numbers and shit, but not like those like spam looking profiles. It kind of does look like it, but it's kind of simple. Like her shit is like hi underscore Mia 788 or some shit like that, right? Like, I'm gonna just say because her profiles I think it's like missing in action or some shit. You know, I can't find it. It's not like popping up or whatever. So it is what it is. You know.
Want me to look for it?
If you want to, yeah. If it still exists, let me know, cause it's kind of weird, yo. It's kind of weird, and I don't know how far this person goes in looking into me and shit. So like, we're just gonna see what's up with this one. But like, I see her looking at my stories like that much. So I'm like, alright, why is this specific profile looking at my stories? So I hit her up and I was like, "Yo, like, do I know you?" And she was like, "No, but I know your friend Jonathan or whatever." And it was this dude. I was like, "Well, send me a picture." And it was this boy from this dude I used to train with that nigga what's that nigga name? Fucking Ainsley.
Oh, your boy?
Yeah. So it was him, right? You know the other one, like the tall black boy or whatever, black dude.
Yeah.
So like I was like, oh, him? Like, yeah, I know him. This nigga said I was his cousin. Like, she was like, oh, he said I was his cousin or whatever, and that how I gave him weed, like, he bought weed off of me. Cause she was like, oh, I was smoking a joint with him one day, and that's how I know him or whatever, from a rave. So I'm like, okay. He's like, yeah, well, I saw him befriend, like friend you on your profile or whatever, and I was just looking at your profile and shit, and I thought you were cute. So I was like, alright, cool. But I was like, I wish I could say the same for you, but you have no picture. I was like, you were like an anonymous profile or whatever. So then she was like, alright, hold up, I'm gonna send you a picture. So she was like, do you like Indian girls? And I was like, well, my last ex was like Indian and shit, and like the last girl I was trying to fuck with, like she was Indian, whatever. So I was like, yeah, I don't mind. And she was like, alright, here's the picture. She's bad as fuck, yo, like bad. And I was like, whoa. But not on like some shit, like some like, you know, like fake looking shit. Like she looks like any other person you see on like in Queens or whatever, but she's cute, she's pretty. So I was like, if that's really you, like you're bad as fuck. I don't understand why you're like hiding behind a fake profile and shit. Like you don't need to do that shit. You just like talk to me. And she was like, oh, I was shy and all this stuff, and I didn't know how to approach you. It was gonna be kind of creepy. Da da da. And oh, how my yeah, and I was like, oh, how my boyfriend is like crazy. He tried to report my last page, and all this weird shit. So I was like, alright. So we was just talking a little bit, and like she was mad cool, like mad cool and shit. Then like he hit me up like the day. She was like, alright, I gotta go to bed or whatever, but I'll hit you up like in the morning. She was like, when you come back, we're gonna go out. Like, you're gonna meet up in a public place or whatever, so you don't feel like, you know, you being set up or you being catfished or whatever. So I was like, alright, cool. So I was like, alright, so when I call you when you wake up the next day, I'm gonna call you in like video chat to see if like that's really you or whatever. And she's like, alright, cool. So next day happened, she says good morning. Then I woke up like 12 o'clock and shit, and I was like, hey, what's up, good morning. Then her profile went blank, completely blank and shit. It's still there, but it's like blank as fuck. Like you can't hit her up or anything. You can't see her followers. Like I followed her and shit, you can't see nothing. This shit is weird as fuck. And I was like, yo, I was like, what the fuck was that about? So I'm just there like, yo, is this my ex? Is this like some nigga like looking at me? Like what is going on?
This does seem a little tricky. It does seem a little fishy.
And it's not like the person didn't add me back like on anything. Like she didn't make a new profile, nothing. Like this was just like a one and done thing. And she was like, oh, I live in a sty, you know. She was like, she was 22. Oh, she was like, oh, her parents were strict. Oh, it sounded like it was like my ex, like speaking to me in a way, because like she's the same age as her, and like her parents were strict and shit, and all this shit. And it's like, God, whoever this is, like they know my preference. You know, like if this is a real person, then all right, you're going about it kind of weird, and you don't have to, because like if that's really you, then okay, cool. If it was a catfish, then I understand like why they'll be going about it weird, and they got caught, and like that's them. But I don't know, that shit was just weird as fuck. That shit was weird as fuck, boy.
So you think it might be your ex?
I don't know. I keep like hitting her up and like asking her like, "Yo, are you I don't ask her anymore. I just more tell her like, yo, like what kind of creepy shit that happens to my profile. And she's like, yeah, that shit sounds very creepy and like what the fuck and all this shit like that. So it sounds like that it's not her doing it, you know?
Okay, so what's her thing again?
HI_MIA788.
HI_MIA what?
HI_MIA788.
There it is. Zero posts, zero followers, zero following.
Yeah.
So, do you want me to follow and be like, hey, you know my boy Malachi?
Yeah. Yeah. Yo, yeah. Actually. Ooh. Yeah. That sounds pretty cool. Cause that is some weird shit, yo. I could send you the chat log and everything. You would be like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, speaking to this person like normally, like I'm not trying to be a creep or anything. She was like, when I asked her for a picture, I was like, let me see a picture of like your face. I don't want a nude. And she was like, you sure? And I was like, yeah. I was like, I just want to know a picture of your face. And she showed me. I was like, oh, you bad as fuck. So I don't know. You shouldn't be hiding. I was like, maybe we can go out like next week or some shit. And she was like, yeah, but, we let.
You want me to message her?
Oh yeah, but go ahead, go do what you gotta do. I'm cool. I'm chilling. I'm not even gonna direct this.
It's all tricky. It's all a little fishy.
I'm not even gonna direct. I'm gonna eat some Skittles. What you said to her? You said, yo? Hello?
Yeah, I said, yo, do you know my boy Malachi? So, actually, no. I'ma delete it and send it again.
Just say yo and see what she says back.
Yeah. Because if I say you know my boy Malachi, she can easily just not respond. I put hey with a bunch of E's, so she knows it's a real person. Is a storm over here? Cause that shit's weird, like she doesn't want to post a picture. She knew you from thingy, and her boyfriend's on her and stuff, but at the same time, so she made a profile, but she doesn't want to post a picture.
Because her ex-boyfriend or whatever is like some crazy dude or whatever. So I was like, I don't really care about that shit. I'm just here. I'm just here trying to do some things.
And
what the fuck is that, boy?
Oh nah. They're gonna attack us or something? Oh, they're not attacking. Oh. And I'm about to go underwater and see what the fuck that was.
Where, me too.
frickin' fix his stupid crooked teeth.
Who said that?
That's what a fucking Steiner said about Ric Flair's teeth. He was just like, you stole Buddy Rogers' style, but you'll never have his class.
You're not like the real Buddy Rogers, the real Nature Boy.
Me, I'ma be right here and double low for
life.
Like, part of me wants to go to the beach because it's been a while, but at the same time, it's like, I'd rather not.
I'm at the beach right now.
Coworker's like, you can go to Orchard Beach. I'm like, I'd rather kill myself. I'm not going all the way to the Bronx to go to a beach.
Orchard Beach? Where is that at?
It's in the Bronx.
Oh, you just told me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Orchard Beach in the Bronx. Wait, where's it at? The Bronx. We're live, pal.
I had to make sure, because you making it sound like a paradise. But you gotta go.
Oh, I found them shits. Alright, let's see if they're gonna attack us. Let's find out. Oh wait, did he?
Nah, they're cool. Oh no, they doing it. They're doing something.
Yeah, cause you got hit, right?
Yeah, I got hit by something. Oh shit!
Oh, they going after you?
They're hitting me. They're exploding.
Oh, we are.
But yeah, that's the little mystery I've been through today. I mean, not today, well, this.
I can slow you down. I want to fuck these jellyfish up. Yeah, hopefully that person's not shooting me back, cause that's pretty weird. You should have been like, yo, send me a picture with you with a spoon in your mouth. That's everyone's go-to.
Yo, word, right?
That's everyone's go-to.
I was not thinking.
Like, I want to talk to you on the phone. I want to FaceTime.
No, I told her I was gonna do that yesterday, the day after, because my reception was very bad. So I kind of had to walk outside or walk upstairs to do that shit. And if I went outside at that time at night, this skunk would have got me.
Can I be the one that... Ugh. When you said I can hold you down.
Yo, I saw the tent cities as well when I came back. It was crazy.
The what?
The tent cities.
Wait, man.
The tent community, but by The Brooklyn Bridge.
Oh, okay.
Them niggas look mad dehydrated, boy.
Oh, good. Fucking hate this planet. Oh, there we go. Can watch the birds. Some kind of bounty?
Yep.
Let me get some water, I'll be back.
Alright. Oh man, I'm gonna spray this again. Oh, I can't believe it. It's your homie. The fuck? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna take a mega shit tomorrow, that's what I know. And the mix in my butt. I'm gonna buy some PS sticks for this shit. Me and this nigga are big. Homie, you about to get fucked up, homie. I think we about to get fucked up. Oh shit. I think you're getting messed up.
Huh?
I think you're getting messed up.
Oh, me? Wait, let me see. Can I be the one that holds you down? The only thing that's gonna mess me up is this Henny, you feel me?
You know, you're not drinking no Henny.
Oh! This is disgusting. Oh, let me tell you something, man. Oh, yeah. We got these guys over here. Yeah. Brother. That shit hurts my throat. I don't know how he fucking did that shit, but...
I tell you what, Macho Man. No, it's not like that.
Something, brother.
I tell you what, brother. I tell you what, Macho Man. I am fucking raging out one of these fucking roids, brother.
Let me tell you something, brother. What I'm gonna do today, Mean Gene, is I'm not gonna let anybody job me out, brother. Cause it's just not gonna work for me, man. I've got creative control, brother. You can ask Vince McMahon in the back. My son really said, in his like 50s, he's not gonna lose to Shawn Michaels. Like, that doesn't make any sense. You're in your 50s, like, Shawn is actually doing something. Like, why can't he beat you? He was just like, or he was just like, either I beat him, or it's a best of 3. And like, I beat him, and then he beats me, and then like I win the 3rd one.
So either way, you're not going over.
Either way, it goes right back to, either way, like, he loses, Shawn goes over. He beats him again, it goes right back to 0. And Hulk wins again. And there it is. Shawn ends up putting him over. He was like, he didn't want to put Lesnar over. Vince was just like, listen, I let you pass with a lot of things.
I let you pass with a lot of things, but this one, I am not gonna make sense of that one. I'm not gonna try to make you make sense of this one over here.
Remember Mr. America?
Yeah. He's the best.
Who knew he was Hulk Hogan?
That was Hulk Hogan?
Right? I didn't know that until like a couple of days ago.
I thought it was his brother.
No, nah, man. That was actually Hulk Hogan. Like at first, like when he showed up and like he took his mask off a little bit, and I thought it was Hulk Hogan, and he started winking. I was just like, that can't be Hulk Hogan because Hulk Hogan's fired. Like, what's going on here? That has to be an entirely different person. Yo, go to where I am right now.
Oh shit, hold up. Let me come out.
I find the craziest planets. Yo, I drink water and I feel like a brand new fucking man. Like, I feel great. The only thing that can feel better than this is like crack or something.
You said you appropriate?
Huh?
You said you're appropriate?
No.
You wanna procreate?
No, I said I drink water and I feel like a brand new fucking man. Like, I feel great.
Oh,
and I'm just
great.
like, I was like, the only thing that'll probably make me like feel better than this is probably like crack or something. I don't know, but
word, yo, I've been having a strong craving for crack recently. Me and Aaron was like, yo, well, you know what we doing us so great in these woods? Some crack.
Hey, let's do some crack, man.
I was like,
And
yo.
then like, if you guys get addicted, like I'll do the It's Always Sunny and be like, aw, did somebody get addicted to crack?
Yeah, we got addicted to crack. Somebody got addicted to crack.
Noticing.
What planet are you even on?
I put a thingy on a thingy.
Oh. My nigga using custom markers, huh?
I got you.
Access. access. Oh fuck!
Yeah, what the fuck is going on?
I just crash landed, yo.
Blistering floods. Hey, we're gonna put base compute out here. Oh, I need chromatic metal drag. Alright.
Oh damn, that's just fucking my ears up.
Oh, kinda like fucking... Kinda like your phone, huh?
Yeah.
I actually hear the feedback. Alright, not sure if you're right. At all. Yeah, you do.
I'm high as fuck. Haha. I spoke to Thing today though,
What?
I spoke to Eureka today too.
How did that go?
She was like, every time I hit her up, I give her panic attacks.
Why?
I don't know, bro. She's like, I always get she gets anxiety attacks for some reason. She thinks I'm gonna kill myself. I'm cool. I'm not gonna kill myself. I'm stimulated. I'm viral. Bow. I just need a wedding. That's all.
So... Does she say anything else? Does she be like, yo, so...
We be talking like we be talking like we're it feels like we're back together sometimes when we talk, like for a long period of time. Then like when I ask her like about shit that has to do with ever getting back together or whatnot, it's like mad awkward. So I just be like, alright, whatever.
It's kind of hard not to talk about getting back together.
Exactly.
Like, that's why, like, Dominique and I, we can talk about anything, but every now and then I find myself saying something or bringing something up, and I'm like, fuck.
But I don't be like, fuck. I honestly be proud of it. Because I'm a human being. I'm sorry that you're not a human being.
This game.
I think women has lost their humanity.
It's a prison.
It's a prison. You're the only humans out here. We're the only humans that want to procreate with the woman. We're the woman. Where the real woman at? I have to go find a big pussy to come in. I'm gonna get out my ship. I'm gonna put on my boots.
I was just about to say, I'm gonna put on my boots.
I'm gonna put on my gloves. I'm gonna put on my face paint.
I told my coworker about how Nakaya cheated on me during Sting's she told me that she cheated during Sting's debut, and he was dying too. I was like, it's good to know that my pain causes at least some entertainment. Don't be looking for me when a nigga right at all.
At all. Oh, my fucking belly welly. My belly welly. You made a base over here, brother? Yo, you know, I was looking up this game, and we could do alien-like missions. We could do Dead Space-like missions in this game. But you need to start buying guns. You need to get a blaster. You need to get some gun mods. You need to start looking up how to do that shit before you start going on those missions. So when you get those things, you can start going on those missions. You'll be lit. Because when you go on those, we're gonna have to be fighting aliens. It's gonna be like some shit.
Well, I can go to the store right now and see if I can get some shit.
But I mean, like, just take a day. When you get a chance, it's just like figure out how to do that shit if you want to. Or yeah, if we want to do it now, it's up to you. Whenever you're ready. But it's just there. It's just there for you to try out whenever you wanna take a break from like the peaceful shit and just do like a mission-based thing, or if you want some action in the game.
Okay.
I thought Dion for a minute. Oh man.
No, it would have been better if it was Dion. I'm gonna message Pop and be like, how's Benita? Tell her to text me.
Be like, you need all the ramen.
He's gonna be like, yo, don't talk like that, I'll fuck you up. And be like, no, you don't mean that. Just do me a favor. Tell her I said hi. Alright, nitrogen. Yeah, I can keep that.
I'm off the man. Moving too slow, I can't go like that. Really get you, I can't go like that. Bitch, you come through, better know the facts. Make me some pushing up, blow that back. If I get you some fruits, I'll throw that ass. When we step in the streets and I'm pulling that, that's for niggas to know I'm a ball for
that. Oh my god, nigga. Justin, there's 2 other fucking beings on this planet.
Who?
I think there's 2 other beings on this planet with us. No, it's cool, You can stay there. I'm just warning you.
There's fucking copper here. So that's the only reason why I'm here. But... Is the same song playing? Yes, they are. Okay.
I need some speed, Oh, I think that was just us, dude. I'm bugging.
That's like weirder 2 life forms.
I'm bugging the fuck out. I need. What did that nigga need?
Hold on. WrestleMania.
No, man.
Excuse me.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
It's the dying.
Alright. Oh my gosh. Ah!
Nigga, you sound like you're in pain.
I'm weak, bro. My dad was dying just now. My dad was dying laughing just now, my nigga.
What?
Oh my god, our dad was dying laughing.
Why?
Not cause you had said some shit. Just now I forgot what you said. But you had said some shit.
Oh, because you read before you? It sound like you're in pain?
Yeah. You was like, I am weak.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. I'm on SoundCloud for one thing. Like, I don't know why it's taking...
I need that bitches to love me. I put the cup up upon me. I put the ticket to pop it, take a back, a cup at the hobby. I'm eating hummus.
Alright.
But you know I'm here to bring it back. Look me up and I'm nothing to rap. If the real fucking about it, I'm the greatest rapper that's ever heard it, ever got about it.
There's no doubt about it.
I straight back and two girls like a chainsaw because I never heard a flow like this before. You should be a safe because I'm only 21 and I make more than this man.
I'm daddy. Yeah. He's such a cocky bastard, haha.
Yeah, he's just like, yo, you already know what this is. Like, I need that confidence.
Haha. You're the loudest. The loudest.
To have those bars and be cocky, I need that.
Out of oven.
Sit back and relax. It's many floors.
So this is single for the people. That's real raw. It's my turn. You step off my way. I'm trying to get my
It's my turn.
It's my turn.
Okay, let your ass on the foot and lift it up because I'm a cool feel cool. If you see that you want to see, I just turn the back in and go. Yo, you about to make it. Yo, you about to clean it up. Yo, I being made people that do from back in the day, lift it up, blow up. I'm about to see, never lose trust.
That sounds like my favorite combos, two of the same things. Yeah, I saw that and I had to laugh. I was like, might be the dumbest nigga I've seen in my life. It's like putting orange juice on an orange. Like, and
What did he say? What did he say?
He had Cool Ranch Doritos.
Oh wait, yeah.
Cool Ranch with Cool Ranch, like. I'm like, this might be.
Yo, my nigga, I did the most epic facepalm. I was just like, I can't believe it. I was like, oh, I can't believe it. She up. Yo, I was dead dying though. I was like, what the fuck?
You sent me that, I was just like, yo, this might be.
This is
it.
This
like,
is the
this is it.
This is the pinnacle
yeah,
of
like,
humanity.
where do we go from? Yeah, like, where do we go from this? Like, where do we go now? We've just met the dumbest person to exist. What do we do now? Like, where? Like,
My nigga, we don't do much, but just like, we gonna watch this one. We gonna watch this one populate.
I'm gonna still vote for him, though.
You said you gonna still vote for him?
Yeah, I know for a fact he's gonna run for president. And then when he runs for president, I'm gonna bring the SoundCloud link up.
You gonna bring all my Hulkamaniacs.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, yo, like, I'm gonna be at one of the press conferences. I'm gonna be like, yo, how can you say you're from the people, but you talked about fucking these girls in your SoundCloud videos? And yeah, he's gonna make me suicide myself, but still, like, I'm gonna wind up like dead. I hung myself even though there was no way for me to. Like, it's, you know how it is.
Now every time they ask him that question, you gotta be like, it's my turn to make my way.
You're the loudest.
You know this.
He's gonna be like, not after tomorrow. Be like, what does that mean? He's gonna be like, nothing. I'm gonna be like, you really gonna vote for someone who put two of the same shit on top of each other? That's crazy.
I really wanna see him
for.
eat that shit. I really wanna see him eat that shit, yo. That is crazy.
Like, people don't want me debating. Like, I remember in 11th grade, they were just like, yo, you guys have to debate who's gonna be the class president. And the front of the class wanted Sharice to be president, but the back wanted you to be president. It was just like, someone needs to be like the like the spokesperson or like the running mate for Malachi. I'm like, alright, I got it. And like, for some reason, I told Sparkle to suck my dick, and I did not get in trouble for it. The substitute actually laughed at it. No, I asked her how my dick tasted, and surprisingly, I wouldn't do that now, But surprisingly, the teacher just laughed at it, and I'm just like, you see?
Because she's probably like this nerdy ass kid trying to challenge this.
I'm like, yo, Charisse, I love you. I really do. Was it Charisse or was it Jackie? It was Jackie. I was just like, Jackie, listen, I love you. I really do. But like 3 people want you to be president. There's like 11 of us that want Smile Kai to be president, so if you want to weigh, you're a smart person. I'm sure you know where this is going. So let's just call a spade right here. Yeah, let's just call a spade right here. Let's save ourselves some time, and let's just move on from this. Just stop.
It's my turn to make my way.
Exactly.
It's my turn. I gotta make my waves. Yeah, I wish I knew about that nigga's music back then. That nigga was brewing up magic while we were just sitting back like...
While we were exactly. Like, if we knew that shit, yo, chances are, if we knew about his thing, he probably would have took it down. So I'm glad we didn't find out until later on. Because chances are, if we knew about it, we'd bother Dion about it all the time.
Because he bothered him for that stupid DVD shit.
What?
I was like, we bothered him for having that stupid DVD.
Who has a DVD?
Nah, that DVD about that, the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. He had that shit in his big bag for mad long. Yeah, when he had niggas... There's how one of y'all niggas take that shit too. So like the DVD was traveling as well.
Yo.
Like the DVD was the Traveling Pants DVD.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That shit was in like the fucking. That shit was following him like the Chef Boyardee commercial. Like, I was like, yo, it fell out his bag. I'm like, yo, what is this? And we were just like, nah, Dion homo. And we were just like, yo, so what do we like? We took it to the bathroom. Like, we've never seen a DVD before. Like, we took it over there, and Traquan was just like, yo, what do we do with it? I'm like, I don't know. And we were just like, should we just tell him? And they were just like, yeah, let's tell him. So we told him, and he was just like, yo, I think we dropped this. And he was just like, oh, good looks, those are my girls. I was like, yeah, your girls. But here, you should take this anyway. Now, I'd be like, yo, is the movie good? Because, like, if it's good, then fuck it, I might watch it too. But I just wanted to make everything a joke, so I'm like, hey, yo! What you mean, Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants?
I think he was
no, I think he had a journal too.
He had a journal, yeah.
He had a journal too. Damn, I was a piece of shit.
Cause we ripped open his bag one day and we looked up through all his shit.
And I know I opened that shit up. It was either me or Traquan. I know for a fact one of us opened that shit. Damn.
Weak. We were bullies. Think about, we never got bullied in high school, but I think we were the bullies.
Yeah, like, people's just like, yo, I hated high school. I'm like, why? Like, that shit was lit, like. But then I'm realizing it was lit for a reason, because no one did anything to us.
Wait, no, we didn't get no consequences for our actions. Well, except when I got jumped.
Had actions.
Cause like, one time I got jumped in front of my house, but that wasn't even me. Like, that was like.
That wasn't your fault.
That was my fault.
You were guilty by association.
Word, and I was trying to be cool that day. I was like, nah, man, don't do that shit. I was trying
like,
to
we used to make so many harmful jokes, and none of that shit got back to us. Like, to the point where even teachers would make the jokes. Like, Shaquan and I, Mr. Joy would be like, where's Derek? And Shaquan would be like, oh nah, he's home. And he was like, yeah, he lives nearby. And she's like, oh, where does he live? And he's just like, in the park across the street. And Mr. Joy was just like, that's mean. He was like, yeah, he lives in the garbage. She lives in the garbage can across the street. So, like, we kept saying that to the point where, like, Mr. Joy would even make that joke. like Derek would be there, and Mr. Joy would be like, "Oh, I'm surprised you came over here from home, up from across the street," and I'm just like, "That's my girl." I'm sorry they steal your phone once every month.
He was Kenny.
Yo, like he set him up. He set himself up for it. Like I remember, like Spirit Week, he dressed up as like a slave. I'm just like, you do this shit to yourself. Like,
word, what was that supposed to be?
I don't fucking know, Malachi. Like,
we was asking him like, what was that?
I'm like, yo, I don't know, but his shirt had like holes in it and stuff. I'm just like, yo, it
digging up them holes.
Just precisely. I'm just like, yo, like, just tell us to make fun of you. Like, it's a lot better than just hoping that we would. Just tell us, like, yo, come ask.
He was the ultimate nigga. Instead of the ultimate warrior, he was the ultimate nigga. Cause like he had like the little tassels and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like if you wanna, he's the, in order to beat all the niggas, like he's the last nigga boss.
Yeah,
like he's the last boss you have to be.
The ultimate nigga, boy. Oh man. Oh man, there I go.
But yeah, there was no consequences for my actions back in high school. Now that I'm realizing it. Like, we talked a lot of shit. We did a lot of shit. None of that really came back to us. And I feel like me saying this is not good.
Yeah, because it's gonna come back.
That just means karma's gonna be like, oh, I ain't get them back.
Oh
damn. Word, okay.
I gotta keep up
Justin,
with that
Malachi, one. Y'all got some kids on the way. You got some secret children you guys didn't know about.
Yo, our kids about to come out like we love us.
We gonna be stressed. We're gonna be like, yo, what's the worst that? What else can happen? The paternity test is gonna be like, it's my turn
to take the waves. Yo, is this nigga right? My nigga about to eat. What you about to eat, boy? My nigga
turn.
about to eat barbecue chips with barbecue sauce. That's how bright my kid is gonna be. My kid about to kill it like that, yo. You about to kill it like that.
About to get it on. You about to get it in. Alright, let me see.
Oh my gosh, this mastermind, Diona.
Nigga said the best combo. It's not a combo. Like,
it's his turn to make the waves.
yo, I'm going through the pictures of just shit that we talk about on Instagram, and I just saw a random picture of Nolani looking like a dickhead, and you showed me. You sent me a picture of Bigfoot, the fucking Sasquatch shit.
When I had that shit on my phone, and I was like, yo, what the fuck?
You were just like, I'm gonna need this for something. I don't know for what, but I'm gonna need this.
I'm weak. Nah, I found that shit. Good. It just reminded me of this shit I always used to see in like these Bigfoot shows. I was like, yo, she looked just like that, yo. Big
So I was like, I don't know how, I don't know why, but I'm gonna use this picture for something. It's gonna work. This nigga said he's widowed on fucking Facebook.
Yeah.
Get me out of here.
She dead, boy. She gotta come back to life.
Nigga, you spoke to her yesterday. What are you talking about?
She ain't alive until she come back in this life and she make it poppin'. Make it poppin'. I keep telling her, yo, you gotta come here. I told her, I was like, yo.
I just saw something. I just saw something.
What happened?
I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you. Alright, now I'm just gonna see. You have an idea too.
No, I don't. I just want to see.
You have an idea.
I'll be that guy in my ass. Yo, fuck you. Why was I going to delete my Facebook so badly?
Yo, you look like a cholo gangster. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, you look like an LA Crip. Bro. Saw your commented so awesome, yo. Heart. Of course. This girl is on you.
Who?
Saudi. Of course.
So awesome. Jonas brother awesome. Awesome. Yo. Where are your pictures? You took them all down, didn't you?
Nah, they still up there. I don't give a shit. Yo, you just like passive aggressive somebody. You put up the picture you put of like the Undertaker shit. This girl put creepy, and you put thank you, and she put you're welcome ? LOL, and you put my opinion is that everyone's Facebook is boring and normal. Why can't I be different? I'm like, yo, this nigga emotional. This guy's emo for real. But I respect it. So was I. She was like, I never said you couldn't be. He was just like, oh, and if you texted me, I'm sorry, I didn't get it, my phone off. I'm gonna hit you up now. She was like, maybe that's why you never text me back. I'm just like, wait, what? Oh.
Yo, what the fuck was I on?
Dayron was like, this that odd future.
The odd future. That odd future jam. Dude, I know you was trying to cut ass.
When I said widowed and I started laughing, you should have had an idea. Like, yo, this nigga's on my page.
Yo, I want to take my Facebook down so badly.
Fuck it. Like, I keep all my pictures up. Like, if anyone wants to, like, cut my ass or whatever, like, go ahead. Like, that shit's hilarious. Yo, this nigga had a nude photo set.
Who?
You.
A nude photo set? What are you talking about, nude photo set?
A nude photo set.
You
had one of those. You had one of those Destiny FOMO photo shoots. I just sent it to you. I had it ahead of your time. Sounds like subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Oh man.
Ahead of your time. What embarrassing pictures do I have on mine? Let's see.
Oh man.
I'm sure there's some up there.
You cannot see the nip right in this board.
So I had those Destiny FOMO. One thing I did do though, I kept all the pictures of me, but you know what I did delete? All the problematic shit that I had up there. Gone.
Nah, I kept my problematic shit too.
Let's look at the very first picture that I had as my profile picture. Oh,
your shit is pretty normal though. Oh, I was a tryhard. I had a guitar in hand that I didn't even know how to play. I was Jeff Jarrett.
J to the E double F.
This game, this game just has played on me.
No, I'm going through my shit too. Yo, I had bitches making pictures, taking selfies with my name on it and shit. It's crazy. I had it like that. Since when?
He was a Marine.
First to fight and loyal. Honor, courage, commitment.
Sorry.
Semper Fi. Hoorah.
He's a Marine. Damn, boy, I'm a fucking gimp.
Yo, I dead had like fucking... I dead had fucking... What is this? I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show it to you. I dead had girls like, yo, like...
Oh my god. Oh.
Rest in peace, Malachi.
I know, right? It's just fucked up.
Why didn't I keep this? Like, why didn't I keep that... Whatever I had.
Oh fuck. I love my peanut, J Meister. You didn't even post a picture. Embarrassing one.
Oh! Alright, I'm gonna show you an embarrassing.
Nigga was choosing. Picking and choosing. Ah. Oh yeah, I was picking and choosing. Oh yeah. I tell you, oh my god, I'm fucking fucked up right now. Thermal protection falling, okay.
see.
Damn, yo, I'm really dying from this fucking shit.
Alright. Let's see here. Let's look for a bad one. Oh, this one's good. Good in terms of bad. Because I was trying to be emo. It worked. Got the job done. I was so skinny, I was able to fit in any girl's clothing. That shit's insane. Sanity, I tell you. Alright, who is this? Oh. Alright, I hate whoever does that. Whoever's profile picture is a video, like, I hate you. Ooh, we got that. All right. Oh, it's another one. I had a lot of, looking back on it, I had a lot of like cringy pictures, huh?
Creepy?
Cringy.
Nah. I don't know, man. I think mine beats the cake.
It depends on, they're both
Nah, it's pretty normal, dude. You had pretty normal ones. You holding up a beehive, you was holding up a mask. That was your
it was a hat.
That was your cane mask. Oh, you was a Joker. Heath Ledger. And that's the only thing that was funny, the Heath Ledger one. Man, you're pretty normal. Can't even cut ass. I feel bad. Oh, it was insane.
Okay, I can see why Zaire would think the way he did. You know, that's fair.
Oh no. Damn, I can't even work my phone. Ooh. But it's not her fault that she was hot. You told her to be hot.
We were just friends. She was like, hey, let's take a picture. I said, okay.
Who told her to be like that? Sharia law. So yeah, should have put the hijab on her then. Right?
What?
Zaya should have put the hijab on her.
Put a fucking,
have like a whole entire clothing shit on her. But yeah, I think that was the day where like supposedly the world was supposed to end.
Oh yeah, one of those will end in days, right?
Yeah.
Oh, world ending day. Now the world is ending every day. We don't even know. It could be
I take everything like close to heart. I'm not entirely sure why. That's just how I am. So I'm talking to Dominique, and she's at this point in life where she's really cold-hearted now. So she was like, "I'm not blaming you for anything, blah, blah, blah." She was like, "You're almost 26, and I don't know, but I see you as if you're 22 still. You not trying to insult you. You may be thinking a bit clearly, but you're still in the fog, a light mist." I'm like, "I'm 22, how?" She was like, "Take everything you've gone through as a life lesson. How were you when you were 22? I'm going to bed, but think about that."
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't fucking know, Malachi.
Well, she's better than you. She was better than you at that age than what you are now, or some shit. Like, get the fuck off of this. Because you have a kid.
Not.
Like, no. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, these niggas think growing up fast. Like,
she's not. She sees it. Nigga. Yeah, the only reason why like she's saying that is because like thingy fucking I was telling her about Kayla or whatever, and I have a habit of wanting to make sure that if I know I'm right, I have to make sure you know that I am. Mm-hmm. And I told her that, hey, I'm gonna stop like doing that or whatever. And she was like, yeah, it's about time. She was just like, you have to leave her alone and get her like leave her out of your life and some shit like that. So that's what she means. Like she's not, I don't talk about my life with her. So that's literally the only place that she can come from when it comes to that. She was like, take everything as a life lesson. What does that even mean? Like, what is that? Doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm tight because like part of me wants to be a dickhead and go off on her and be like, yo, you have a lot of life lessons, don't you? Because you fuck how many people? But I'm just like, no, Justin. That was high school, Justin. And apparently I hurt her. She was like,
right? What is this shit? How is your hurt worse than mine, nigga? Like, what the fuck? The hurt should be even.
Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, she was like, she was like, blah, blah, blah.
He was like,
okay, I called her love. I called her love. She was like, don't call me love. I was like, well, it wasn't meant to be flirtatious. She was like, I ain't take it that way. I'm like, okay, well, sorry. So she's like, it's fine. I just don't like it. I'm like, can I ask why not? She was like, I gave you my reason. Now that's just being sarcastic. And normally I'd be mad, but I'm just like, nah, just be patient. I'm like, well, I thought there was a specific reason why you didn't like it. And I'm like, I won't say it though. So she was like, okay, good. I was like, were you gonna like block me or something if I said it? She was like, no, what kind of thinking is that? I'm like, well, everyone's out to get me in my head. And you said, so that's what I thought you were gonna do. She was like, that would be dumb, irrational, and immature. She was like, in reality, I should not have unblocked you last time. Now, I'm thinking this was because her and I stopped talking twice. The first time...
Eureka did the same shit to me, too.
Like, the first time, it was the day of my birthday, and Dominique texted me, and I wasn't able to really text her because I was with Kayla, and Kayla didn't like the whole exit shit, so I didn't really respond. And Dominique got mad and was just like, happy birthday, Justin, good night. And I was gonna teach Kayla how to play iMessage pool on my phone. So I took my phone out, and I saw a text there, and I tried to like swipe it out the way as fast as I can, and she was just like, who texted you? I'm like, I'm like, what? She's like, who texted you? I'm just like, so this iMessage stuff, right? She was like, Justin, who texted you? I'm just like,
well, you got an eagle eye.
And I look at it, I'm like, 6'3", I don't know. She's like, who is that? I'm like, oh, that's Dominique. I just decided to tell the truth. I'm like, oh, that's Dominique. She was just like, your ex, Dominique. I'm like, yeah. She's like, why'd she text me? I'm like, because this is my birthday. And after that, like, Kayla took my phone and texted Dominique something. I don't know what she texted her, but Kayla texted her something, deleted the message, and blocked her. And ever since then, her and I didn't talk until Dominique unblocked me. And then I realized it, and I messaged Dominique on Facebook. And that's how we started talking again. Valentine's Day, leading up to it, Dominique did this whole entire thing saying, do you think we're soulmates, all this other shit. Yo, I just wanted to be friends with Dominique. That's all I wanted. All I said was, yo, like, we can't be together, whatever, I don't care anymore. Let's just be friends. Mm-hmm. She said, fine. She went to this whole thing. I want to get matching tattoos. She's a hypocrite. I want to get matching tattoos. I want to, do you think we're soulmates? All this other shit. Like, and I asked her to be my Valentine or whatever, and she's just like, yeah. And she puts like a smiley face and stuff. So I'm thinking, she said not to get her anything. I'm like, say no more. So I don't get anything. But I write her like this really long, like, message, like fucking 5-6 paragraphs.
Wow.
And saying that like I love her, and next time she comes to New York, I'm gonna marry her. Spoiler, that's not gonna happen, but like next time she does show up, like I'm gonna marry her, this and the third. I say how much I love her, I end it with I love you. I say like, yo, like I knew you since 2009 or some shit. And yeah. And then she just sends what the fuck, what did she say to be specific? She put, oh, that was really sweet, thank you. She put a smiley face. And I'm just like, huh. I'm like, okay. Alright. Was expecting more, but neither here nor there. And all she put was, have a good day, hon, after that, and she put a heart. I'm just like, yo, I said all that, and all I get is a, aw, thank you.
You be feeling like a retard boy, right?
Yeah, I felt like fucking stupid. Not only, because it's not like I ran through it and then sent it. I wrote it in advance. I edited it. I proofread it. I added stuff. I took some stuff out. I made stuff better. Like, I might as well have typed it and sent it to a professor, because that's how seriously I took it. And I remember I was at the barbershop, and something seemed off. So I told her, I was just like, I love you, and she was just like, okay. I'm like, well, what the fuck do you mean, okay? She was like, you know why I can't say it back. I'm just like, no, I don't. And she was like, I can't say it back, I'm sorry. And I'm like, then what the fuck was this whole soulmate shit? Like, what was the point in all that? No one asked you to do it, you did it. And then she stopped texting me. She does this thing where if she's put on the spot, or if she's in a spot where like she has to argue or defend herself, she just won't respond to it.
Yeah.
So you can tell that shit doesn't work if she's in front of you, but if through text, she just won't say shit to you. So we didn't talk for a few days, and I was fucking pissed. I gave her a few days. I gave her like a week. She didn't send me a message, so I blocked the number. Adds up, she tried messaging me during the time that her number was blocked. And this is before I had my Note 9. So she found out, we both had iPhones, so she found out that I blocked her and we didn't talk again. Until, I think a couple of months later, I messaged her on like a text-free app because I knew she had my number blocked. And we started talking like that again. Yeah. So like, she has this new like fucking gimmick now, where she's just like, I'm cold-hearted and I'm saying all this other shit, and it's like, you can't say you're still looking at shit like you're 22. Look at it, say something like, hey, you're a good fucking person. You have to, sometimes there are people who don't deserve that good side of you. That's it. I don't say, hey, you have a fucking child, be an adult instead of fucking random people. No, I don't say that. So like, what's really the plan here? I had to give her $800 because she's irresponsible and she needed to pay her credit card bill. That was this guy. That was me. So it's just like, why? Because she's irresponsible. She even says she can't manage money and she's irresponsible. Did I say, hey, I still look at you like you're 23? No. I said, hey, do you need help? But take everything as a life lesson. Come on, bro. Like, just because you moved out, and the only reason why she moved out to North Carolina is because her son's fucking family, her son's, like, her baby father's family lives down there, so she can live down there. That's it. So it's not like she saved up her money and she moved out there. No, she has people down there that would help her.
Yeah.
So she can't even use that.
Yeah.
And her rent's like 12 something. That's fucking insanity. Like, I would kill to only have to pay 12 something. The rent for my apartment is double that. Literally.
What do you mean 12 something?
Her rent in North Carolina. And she's a fucking supervisor. So if she works, like, if she decides, you know what, I'm gonna bust my ass this week, she can get like $800. That's more than half. That's like 85% of her rent. Right there. So like in 2 weeks she can cover her rent, and that leaves the other 2 weeks to just fuck around with. So it's like, you have a kid, but you also have it easy. You don't pay your car insurance. It's in your mother's name. Your mother pays it. Don't think I don't know these things. I remember this stuff. Like, I could use it on you. I just choose not to. So it's like, but hey.
Does the same thing with this girl too.
Straight weirdos.
She doesn't have a kid. She doesn't have a kid and she thinks she's doing this all on her own. I'm like, dude, you're literally just chilling. Like, you make it seem like it's so hard, yo.
Like, people have to understand, like, yo, like, people think they doing a lot more than what they doing, and I'm proud of them for doing it, but don't try and look down on someone because of that. And it's just like, yo, I can expose you real quick. I just choose not to, because what's the point? So it's just like, don't try to look down on somebody because of it. Let me read specifics of what she said, because I'm this close to going off on her, and I won't, because I know she's just gonna stop talking to me because she doesn't like facing her problems, you know, which is something 22-year-olds, you know, do. But whatever. What happened before Valentine's Day and my birthday that she said, and I unblocked you anyway? She was like, because honestly, you hurt my feelings as a friend, but for some reason I did. I said, the Valentine's Day incident or before that? She said, no, before all that. I'm not blaming you for anything, and my intention is not to attack you. Be aware of everything, take everything as a life lesson. You're almost 26, and I don't know, but I see you as if you're 22 still, not trying to insult you. You may be thinking a bit clearly, but you're still in the fog, a light mist. First off,
why the fuck
Bray Wyatt?
What? What was that about?
She talks like that. Like, yo, like she always has to be poetic. Like
catching flies
in his mouth. Yo, like niggas are jokes to me. Like she and like and you hear me. Like I speak. I don't even call her an ex. I call her my first. Anyone who knows me, when I talk about it, I only call her my first love. That's how highly I speak of this dickhead. So it's like no one says, oh yeah, that's Justin's ex. They go, oh nah, that's Justin's first love. Like that's how high of a standard I hold this fucking dickhead to. So it's like, yo, like I don't know what type of area she's at in her head right now, because we had a conversation about people understanding each other, and what did she say? Okay, so I blocked Kayla or whatever. She was like, let it go, you don't need her in your life because you moved on. Sometimes you need to be hard on people. Let's talk about that, because when she's at work, she's a supervisor or like a manager or some shit, but she can't be hard. She can't seem to be hard on her employees. And I have to tell her, yo, you gotta suck that shit up. Like, there's a reason why they walk all over you, because you let them. At my job, that shit's not flying with me. Like, you guys can do whatever you want, but if it involves me, and it's fucking me over, now we have a problem.
Yeah.
But she tells me sometimes you have to be hard on people. That's cute. So, I was like, I need to leave her in the past, She goes, I go, proud of me, LOL? She goes, yes, it's about time. I go, my issue is I spend so much time trying to make people understand. I have a hard time accepting that not many people will or ever will, and that's okay. She goes, I gave up, and I feel like I've become colder than usual. I say, gave up on everything? She goes, I gave up on people trying to understand me. It all turns out that they don't, so I don't hold on to people. This is all cryptic Bray Wyatt shit, so I don't really say any... Like, I'm used to this. That's how she talks. Like, and at first I wanted to question her about it, but it's one of those things where, like, I know her, so if I was to ask her something about herself, like I have before in the past, unintentionally, she closes up and she's just like, oh, you're trying to, like, you're making me feel bad about myself. And it's just like, I'm just wondering why you're, like, being Hamlet right now. It doesn't make any sense. So... she goes, I don't hold on to people. I'm like, do you think anyone ever will understand you? She goes, no. I go, are you okay with that? She goes, yeah. She goes, I am the only one who can understand myself. I go, I wonder if realizing that makes life easier. She goes, it does, but it makes you feel even more lonelier than before. I go, this life shit is trial and error. Maybe somewhere down the line you should go out and look. You never know. You might find someone that understands you. She goes, I flow where the river takes me. Wyatt, Mr. Wyatt.
Why are girls like this, yo? Why are women like this, yo?
I flow where the river takes me.
Why they want to be like hardened criminals and shit, and like, what the fuck is wrong with them niggas, yo? Like, what is going on?
Niggas is jokes, bro.
I don't understand. Like, this shit is not even cool no more. It's like mad funny. Like, it's like mad funny now. Like, you're doing mad shit.
Sometimes. And I would do this to Kayla. Like, sometimes she'll just be talking, and she'll just be saying shit to me, like, in an argument, and sometimes I'll just be like, yo, shut up. Like, shut up.
Weird, yo, I used to say that mad much. That shit used to get me...
Please. Yo, I be pleading with her, like, yo, please, shut up.
And all I hear is, what? What you talking about? What you said?
Mm-hmm. She'll be like, you're not telling me to shut up. Kayla Marie Soto, shut up. Shut it up. Please stop talking. And she'll be like, if you want me to shut up, why are you talking to me? Shut up.
What?
She'll be like, if you want me to shut up, why are we even talking? Why are we even dating? What? And I'm just like, yo, Kayla, please, make sense. If you want to talk, make sense, please. Because, like, you're wasting your breath saying a whole lot of nothing. And, like, you're wasting my time clock because I have to listen to it. Exactly. So I'm wasting my life listening to it. Like, she throwing fucking rocks in glass mansions. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like...
I'm weak, yo. I used to say the same thing, yo. Things used to be going off and shit. I called this one today, and she was like, the only thing I be saying is like, yo, damn, I miss you a lot, and I still have love for you and shit, and hopefully, like, we can speak and shit. So I just be thinking about her sometimes. So then, whenever she hits me up, she's like, "Kay, how are you?" Like, mad scared. And I'm like, "Kay, like, what's up? Like, everything cool?" She's like, "Yeah, I just get an anxiety attack sometimes when you hit me up." And I was like, "It's okay." I was like, "Wait, why you keep getting anxiety attacks? Like, you always say that shit." He was like, "I don't know. You was kind of like suicidal."
Oh!
He was kind of suicidal when we broke up. And so I was like, "Yeah, cause like you fucked me up in the worst way. You broke. You
I
were
thought you were gonna say yeah because you.
Yeah, I was like, well, basically it was because of you a little bit, like. But I'm like, I'm okay now. Like I'm living my best life and shit. I was like, don't want to kill myself.
Living your life like it's golden.
Living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. Golden. Yeah, so I basically, like, I told her that shit, and she was like, okay. And then after that happens, like, we just speak normally. She asked me, like, how my family is and all that shit, and asks her what's up. Then we just be, like, laughing at shit. Like, we be talking and laughing about shit and joking about shit and whatnot, and I'd be like, yo, dude, you don't miss this shit? And she's like, yeah, but, I don't know, I just got my own thing going on, and I'm only in New Jersey. Technically, she comes up here, like, every week or so we can see each other the same amount of times we've been seeing each other since we've been going out. So, it will never hinder the relationship, basically.
So she's full of shit.
Yeah. Full of shit. So...
Oh, these girls, bro. This game.
So I was like, dude, we can see each other still. Like, when you come to New York City, you're here for like a good day or so. Like, we can see each other for like good 4 hours or whatnot. I'm not gonna, like, I'm not gonna clock you again or like, like clock her and like, you gotta be here like, for 5 hours or whatever. Cause like we used to like kind of bitch over that shit. We used to get mad over that shit where we spend time, but like we just go out for like a couple hours and like that's it. Like sometimes I want to spend more time with you because we only get to see each other like what, once a month, twice a month or whatever. Because of her stupid job and her stupid parents and all that kind of bullshit, So I used to get mad at that shit, but I told her, I was like, yo, I'm not. It's not gonna be like that. It's just gonna be like whatever. Like we could just chill and whatnot and. Ain't gonna be a thing, and the bitch is still like tripping out, saying, I don't know, I'm so comfortable being alone and shit, and I'm with my dog, and I don't go outside much and this and that, and I don't want to date, I don't know. Everything's I don't know, yo, and she's scared, and she's scared. Word, I'm like, yo, motherfucker.
She just doesn't want to be honest with you, like. That's the same shit Nakaya would say, and my supervisor had to be the one to tell me, yo, like, Nakaya, you will see Nakaya in relationships, you will, but that does not mean she wants to be in a relationship. Nakaya, she'll be in a relationship, she'll end it after a few months, like, she wants to be single, she just doesn't, the same thing, she wanted to be with me, but she didn't want to be with me. So it's just like, she wants to be single, she just doesn't want to be the one to say, hey, I want to be single. For some reason, I don't know why it's hard to say that. I guess because, like, I mean, I can see why it'd be hard to say it. Like, if someone like, loves me, and really wanted to be with me, it'd be hard for me to say I want to be single.
Nah, it's the opposite with this one. Like, she says she enjoys being single or whatever. So, like, I just say, like, I can't change your mind or whatever, but if you still have feelings, like, say some shit, do something about it. I'm not gonna, like, please do not come in my life last minute and just be like, okay, I want you back and I'm with somebody that I really like now, and I'm about to get married or whatever, I'm about to have a kid. Like, that would suck ass. Like, I gave you mad chances and you're gonna choose a time, like, because I know girls are dead ass like that, yo. A lot of girls were like that with me. Like, every time I went out with a new girl, the old girl always come up and be like, yo, I made a mistake, And I always had to shut this bitch down and be like, yo, no, I cannot go back. I'm not doing that shit.
You know how many times I got the fucking, and I knew Nakai would do this, where she would leave, do what she wants with whoever, and then be like, yeah, so I want to work things out. And I'll just look at her and be like, you ain't fucking shit. And I know you're not. But I ain't shit either, so alright. We can work this out, I guess. But yeah, like they...
Nah, Justin, I am the shit.
Too, but girls do that the most.
I am the shit right now, man. I got good things going for me, man. I am in a good world. She needs to recognize and prioritize and X-Division.
She really dead ass said, I'm fucking 22. Like, I'm not miserable. That's why you're saying this. Like, I'm not miserable. Like, you expect me to, like, be miserable like you. That's not the case. Like, she's just like, because I told her I want people to understand I'm a 22-year-old. Like, I'm a 22-year-old for hoping people have some semblance of intelligence. Like, come on, I'm not miserable like you. Like, get over it. But them's the breaks. Where's the toolies? Breaking about the toolies.
Ooh, this is the mission, the Dead Space missions, I think. I gotta get $5 million to pay for these coordinates. No. We gonna come back to that one.
How much?
Where you at?
I'm at the space station.
Yeah, you crossed there. You gotta come across from me.
Alright, that's In reality, I shouldn't have unblocked you. Then block me. The fuck? What? Am I supposed to be like, oh my god, please don't? Block me then, sis. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? You telling me about something that happened how many years ago? Because if it's not something that happened on my birthday 2 years last year, or Valentine's Day of this year, then it had to have been something from years ago. So you bringing this up? If you bring this up now, you shouldn't even be talking to me. There's no point. Like, you still hurt over this? Build a bridge and get over it if you really want to make this friendship work, cause that's the silence.
I don't know, man. I just be wanting a partner in this scheme of game, this life of game, man.
That shit's fucking draining. Cause I used to be the miserable, depressed one, and she used to be the tripper, like, hey Justin, let's do this, da da da. Now it's reversed. So like, now that shit's fucking draining. Of me trying to, hey, are you okay? Or, hey, when are you coming up here? And we can do this, and we can do that. And her just, yeah, sure. And maybe, yo, stop being a fucking dickhead. And she's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Tell you something mean, Gene. Alright, 1,530,000 score. I can sell something. I already have 1,170,000. This shit. So badly. So 9,000 of these. Fuck it. Silicate powder. Yeah, I don't need that. Why is all this shit so expensive?
Wait, hold on. Wait, I'm just like looking at my shit as well. I'm trying to figure out some shit. Oh my god, I think I fucked up. Fuck, mate, fuck. It's whatever. It's whatever. Take that one in a chin.
There was a picture of a PS4 controller, and someone put, "Girls, since you know everything, where's R3?" And I put, "Okay, this is a trick question." And this girl on my Facebook put, "There is no R3." I'm like, you just solidified the stereotype.
Oh, Mean Gene.
No, you just strengthened the patriarchy. Oh, oh man. One girl before her did say it's on the right analog stick. The right answer would be you press the right analog stick. But she's close.
She's close. She's good. I'll give her that. She's good.
Rather that. And the girl who got it wrong called me pimp. She was like, "Ain't no R3, pimp." I ain't. What?
Pimp daddy gangster. You patriotically be the pimp. Be the pimpo.
Wait, so I got a new one, or?
Nigga got the.
Cause I traded my shit in.
Nigga got the toolie with the pulley. Ooh, what is this one?
Messenger of Silence. Say less. Amplified cartridges. It's a fucking hermetic seal. I already have one. Hermetic seal. Condensed carbon. Use X to craft an empty inventory slots. Oh, that's not bad.
Super oxide crystallized combat scope, nigga. What? I had to put a combat scope? What the fuck? Motherfucker! You motherfucker!
That shit here.
Motherfucker, what you talking about? A Rico stable for precise combat, you motherfucker. Where's my combat scope then, you motherfucker? I don't think I have a scope on this motherfucker here.
Do I have carbon? I have copper, but not carbon. Now I gotta go get. Oh yes, I do have carbon. That's a lie.
Damn, I haven't used this little gun in a while, man. This is my little wiggly gun. My little wiggly.
Oh, that's the.
Squiggly.
That's the small ones.
That's the high peasy. High peasy. Well, don't come out here with my high peasy, folk.
I can get a suit upgrade. Say less. Give me an inventory slot. Give me another one.
Oh, this is the one with the scope? Hit him with the headshot. Boom, hit him with the headshot. That's what nigga Hassan Campbell be saying.
What?
This is the nigga Hassan Campbell be saying. Hit him with the headshot. Boom. You ever heard him say that shit?
No, actually. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look at one of his videos.
Hit him with that headshot. Disappear like abracadabra. Where is my shit? Where is my super suit? Space suit.
I said Hassan Campbell robbed himself.
Robbed himself? You be making all kind of shit videos
of him saying, "I just got robbed in San Juan."
Oh yeah.
It's like you can't have nothing in the hood. They robbed me again.
Yeah, I'm
nothing. This is what I gotta
in
wake up to. This is what I gotta deal with. This is what I gotta deal with in the hood. And then people want to sit up there and wonder why I talk the way that I be talking about the hood, about getting out of the hood, about staying out of the hood, because it's like you can't have nothing. You gotta deal with these dope fiends that want to sit up there and vandalize your shit. Now I got thousands of dollars worth of stuff that I had left in my car. My green Sherlin that y'all see me watching, I be rocking all the time. My favorite jacket, gone. Camera equipment in a book bag, gone. So it told me to take my bag out of the car, left it in there. Easy pass, gone.
Damn.
Not the easy pass.
Not the hot.
Because I know whoever did this, I know y'all watching my channel. Now watch my next move. I'm gonna show you something, man. Y'all dudes are stupid. Y'all dudes are stupid. You'll get my drift though. Sometimes you gotta make people a believer. Shit is ridiculous, man. You can't have nothing in the hood. The hood won't let you have nothing, like absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. You can't have nothing.
Don't you have cameras? Can't people have cameras on their cars?
You deal with underachievers.
Yeah, he wasn't thinking about that shit though. He was thinking about the Illuminati and that level, boy.
See, this is what I wake up to.
That's what got him. He too busy about the Illuminati.
Or maybe it was the
Illuminati who did it.
Got his mind, soul, and his body.
This is what I wake up to. This is what I wake up to.
Say it again.
Vandalized, damaged. This is what I wake up to.
There it is.
Everything tossed around my car. Window knocked out. This is what I gotta wake up to.
There it is. One more?
Glass all over the floor. This was already vandalized. Car to the side, already keyed. Window knocked out. Glass all over the place.
My day one switched sides on me. Oh, he making a video about it?
I've been noticing. One of my day ones. From the cradle.
Cradle to the...
I kept feeling like homeboy was throwing bad indirects, bad subs at me on Facebook. So I'm watching. And I can feel the sting of it. I know he talking to me in my gut. I'm like, yo. But I'm just sitting up there trying to figure out where's it coming from? What's the problem? I'm like, yo.
See, whoever thinks
last time I seen him, we was good.
That throwing subs on Facebook
last time I seen him,
is immature.
Every time I see him, every time I get a call from him, and I'm coming to see him, it's when he got me. When he needs something. Only when he needs something. But nevertheless, I ain't thinking about that. I'm thinking about, what is it that got homeboy sitting up in his feelings where he just keep throwing subs at me?
is he really talking to me? I know he's talking to me, but it's like, I can't really tell. But I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I'm gonna just ignore it because he must got something on his mind. So anyway, one day, homeboy put a post up. Basically, I knew he was talking about me. So I G-checked him, and the animosity came out. Dog was talking crazy. I'm like, yo, son, who you talking to? Make a long story short, he was bringing up, for example, he was like, yeah, when you was in the house, I was outside on the block.
I hit him with the headshot, boom.
He was outside selling crack at 12 years old, and I was upstairs in the house babysitting my brothers and sisters, looking out the window, wanting to go outside. The only time I was able to really go outside is when I snuck out going to the store, and I took a long time, you know. But anyway.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Then he says, yeah, you was pissing Poppy. I was. I used to be in the bed.
What the fuck? Alright, wait, maybe I missed something. Maybe there was like a cut in the video where like...
He's talking about his life! Stop! Nigga talk about the life.
You know, but anyway.
This the bad. The nigga knew that. He knew that. He's a grimy nigga.
You was pissy Poppy.
Pissy Poppy.
I was. I used to be in the bed.
They used to call me Jizzy Justin. I used to just the bed.
This got
I was trying to figure out, as a man, what's your problem? And as a man, I was expecting him to sit up there and say, yo, I didn't like the way you did X, Y, Z. He couldn't give a reason for why he had a problem with me. So he took it back to the childhood. So I had to go back to the childhood. Make a long story short, man.
I had to go back to the childhood.
So y'all running around talking about y'all day ones. They ain't really y'all day one. They've been around from day one because they benefit off of you being their friend.
Are you my day one?
They despise you.
Well, they
envy you. They jealous of you.
The
when
jealous.
did you get into high school? They used to call you.
They waiting for the opportunity.
What they used to... Well, there's Pissy Poppy, Jizzy Justin.
They used to call me Valley Mexican. In high school.
Menstruation Malachi.
I sit back and
Menstruation Malachi? Why
I never realized
I couldn't think of anything else.
Like, yo, that's my dog. If anything happened to him,
yes!
He's hurt.
he was looking at me like, I hope it happened. He was praying for my downfall. Every time he looked at me.
Menstruation Malachi. Could have put that as my name.
When we was kids,
on Instagram.
he was outside on the block. He was the big brother on the block. But when I came out on the basketball court, my dribble was better than his. I mean, he went to jail for selling crack. I went to jail for 125.25. If y'all know what that is, that's a homicide. We were different. He came up with the drug dealers.
Oh,
I
he
was
killed someone.
Killers.
He killed bad people.
Nothing to brag about. But because my circle was different, the way that I moved was different.
And we're laughing at this nigga.
Holy shit!
That's him. That's him. That's not me.
The little brother
That's
became
him?
the big brother.
That's him,
And
yeah.
as they say,
I thought that was me.
laws of power can't outshine the
I thought he was texting me for a minute like, yo nigga,
wasn't my master.
He's yo, cut that laughing shit out.
cut
I
that
wasn't trying
laughing
to be
shit
his
out.
master. I want y'all to understand something, because there's a message in this glass bottle.
This is a message in the glass bottle.
Damn, Dominique. What's with these poetic ass niggas? Like,
his family reached out to me like, yo, we family. I'm like, I know, but this is not me. Talking crazy, he know he not gonna see me. And he talking crazy on social media, and he know he not gonna see me. He know he can't win in the outcome. But at the same time, I'm also saying to the family and to the sister, it's like, yo, this is breaking my heart. Because it's like the 50 Cent situation with the game. And I had to respect where 50 was coming from. 50 said he could never be friends with Game again because he don't know why him and Game fell out. And this is the same situation with me and my day one.
They ended up being friends again, so...
Really?
That we had outside of envy and jealousy.
They squashed it.
I couldn't even tell you what the argument was about. But I do know the level of disrespect was crazy. And what was said can't be taken back. And I'm too old to be holding on to people in my life that really don't want to be there. You understand that?
Well, I felt that. You hear that, Eureka? I'm too old. Everybody wants to
the party. She's like, I heard that.
And just move away and let people go. Because the reality of it
I'm like, hi, Eureka. She's like, bitch ass nigga. I'm like, sorry. I'm sorry. You know, Russo really felt hurt, right? From the fact that we never met her.
Don't be afraid.
Oh my gosh, dude, that wasn't my fault. Like, that was her.
I understood because I understood the whole like.
I hope y'all get something out of this
sometimes the stars just don't align. Like just because you have time to meet someone doesn't mean the person you want to meet has time to meet you. So it's like, so I got it, but at the same time, like he was just like, yo, like, is he embarrassed of us?
No.
I'm like, no, nigga, he's not embarrassed of us. He wouldn't be hanging out with us.
She was mad shy. She was mad. Well, I don't know what the fuck was her problem. She just didn't want to like fucking be around anybody new. She was like an asshole with that shit. So she even like being around her own best friend. When we were speaking today, she was like, I take pride in cutting off my friends and cutting off all because I don't like talking to people and shit. I was like, all right, that's good to like not want to talk to people sometimes, but there's gonna come a day when you're gonna be lonely as shit and you're gonna break down from like all this stupid shit. Because I don't know who's pushing this like agenda out there that it's like cool to be alone. Like, alright, I understand it's okay to like enjoy your own company, but like to be straight up like anti-social and don't want a fucking guy in your life or don't want any friends or oh, that's people's life. They could do that shit, but like it seems like that's a habit, like a very bad habit amongst like the women right now in our community.
Yeah, like when I tell you her and Kayla are the same person, because Kayla has no friends, and I told her like, yo, why don't you make friends? She's like, why should I? I'm like, what? All she has is her sisters. She has like one other friend and she works with us, so it's just like outside of that, like that's it. And it's just like you need to make, like, you don't need to, that's obvious, but it's like, come on, like
you can't shut people out like that. It's just fucking weird.
I remember when she told me that I had to like stop talking to Bianca or whatever, I was just like, yo, like that's really my best friend. She was just like, why do you need friends anyway? And I looked at her, and that's when I should have said, you're insane, and I should have left right there, but for whatever reason I didn't. But yeah, like there's some people who has this, I don't need friends, like I cut people off, who are proud of that shit. That's just like, yo, I cut people off. Like that's a, like, put that shit on your resume and see how far you go with that.
Word, yo.
Like, if you're that proud of it, like, I don't know. Like, and there are guys that like that. That's like, yeah, don't have friends. Seclude yourself. I don't want you to, yeah, I like that shit. It's like, why? Why do you like that?
That's not cool life, because once it's gonna come to you, like it's gonna hit you
she's gonna be you all over you, and you're gonna want space to breathe. But guess what? She won't need any space to breathe because she never had any space to breathe to begin with. So she's gonna be on you.
Exactly.
And you're gonna want to hang out with your boys, but fuck that. Yo, when I would go to Connecticut with you to see Dickhead, it never failed. Like Nikaya, it never failed. I would be like, yeah, I'm just going to Connecticut. She's like, don't talk to me too, come back. I'm like, what the fuck? It's Connecticut. You know where I'm going. Like, I'm not seeing bitches. Like, it's
Talk to
literally.
me till you come back.
Yeah, I'm like,
Wait.
it's literally only 2 days. She's like, then I'll talk to you then. I'm just like, you're insane. You're really insane. I don't know, but it makes me think, because so many people are like this, it leads me to believe that my way of thinking is wrong. Where it's just like, maybe, because I consider myself as, it's good to have friends. Because humans are social creatures. That's just how it is. Like, we, as much as we refuse to admit it, humans are social creatures. Like, we're always gonna talk to people. We're always gonna have, that's why we have social media. Like, the girls who say, I don't like talking to people and have social media, it's hypocritical.
Hypocritical,
So it's like,
exactly.
it's just like, you're social. Like, you just pick and choose which type of social you want to be.
Yeah.
So it's like, now, but like, I try my best to cling on to my mindset, which is, it's okay to have friends. Like, it's okay to have friends. But, hey. This fucking asshole really said 22-year-old. Yo! You know what, Justin? Be calm. Yo, this gun is so much better. This fucking mining shit.
I'm sorry, I was just trying to hook up some cords, but no, I definitely agree, like, this shit is fucking, it's just weird, dude. It's weird how, fuck, I'm fucking up.
Yeah, I hate this, like, mindset that girls have, that I don't know where it comes from.
It's, I don't know, like, somebody's creating, I don't know if it's the music or it's something. Dude, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes the music be setting these little boys out here to fucking kill people. And shit, so, you know, who knows? Maybe the music be getting the girls to be living like a damn, like, you know, Roddy Piper feature, I don't know, like.
Fucking Stone Cold, DTA, don't trust anybody.
Trust nobody.
Trust no one. Yo, she was really the pioneer when it comes to not trusting people, like cutting people off. She put that profile picture up. I remember you showed me, and I'm just like, Malika, that, in all due respect, that might be the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Little did I know that we'd run into Dion's little Doritos Cool Ranch then. Why?
Oh my gosh, Dorito Man. I can't believe it, yo. I'm about to try that shit. I want to see if that shit really tastes good.
Yo, that, it's like putting peanut butter on your Reese's. It's peanut butter. I'ma feed them all these niggas. Pull up, you guys. Nah, y'all niggas wanna run. You guys are on top of like a volcano. Like, where are you guys going to?
I'm just testing my portal out right now. What the fuck? They sent me land between tongues.
Huh?
They sent me in a portal. I'm in my world. Damn, nigga. Damn, nigga. They always do this shit to me. It's my turn to make the wave.
Yo, I forgot about that shit. It's my turn. Yo, they were probably gonna end the song, but he told Dion,
Nah. This is his turn.
Chill. I got one.
You love it.
It's my turn. He's like, yo, shut up. I got one more. It's my turn.
To make the wave.
And on top of that, and community.
Just step out my wave.
Just a relic. Dude, this is something that like it has to be like burned into a disc and put into like a fucking time capsule.
Word.
So,
Oh
like,
my gosh, the aliens have to find it.
Exactly. 20, matter of fact, 30, 25. That's when the alien, whenever, if the world ends or if something else inhabits it, I wanna...
Word, I need to know if these niggas will think we the livest, like...
Exactly, and I want them to think that that's the music that we, like, routinely listen to.
Word, on our daily basis.
They're gonna be like, wow, this is the music that the past, what these species call humans, listen to. That, Boss Fam, and Styles and Us. That little gangster that Derek had.
They don't even make music though, they just dance with their fans.
They just dance, but we
Hand
have to
dances.
send them a video.
They hand
So
dances.
they know that that's the culture. That was the culture back then, in the 2000s.
The 20,000s.
20,000. We're live, pal. We're live. Alright, what do you see? Oh, this is when he's serious.
Oh yeah.
This is serious flames. You already know. Yeah, you ain't have to tell us, but I'm glad you did.
I'm beaming. These niggas act out with no mind. They straight fiending. History needs to be erased one time.
Just once.
Find a nigga without having a reason. Life is not a game, no taking the choose. You lose your mind, trigger happy, forget the rules, cause you're lost. Moving real reckless, styles real raw. When the shots get fired, running back with bricks back to the hood, the wire. Leader of mankind, sire, reminisce to consistent strength that it takes to uplift your life out of the hustle. Bosses coming in and out, having no choice but to head a new route.
Okay.
Sometimes that's all you need to say.
That was his XXL freshman debut list, you know?
That's it. That was his first. Oh no.
Oh no!
It takes sheets more than foot more to get to that door. Sit back and relax. There's many flaws.
There's many flaws.
I feel like he doesn't think about these raps before he says them.
I just gotta live my life out of the rubble. I'm running real fast through the life of the hustle. There's nothing else to do if you don't choose correctly. You feel me? Coach. What?
Yeah, I feel like he doesn't look at his raps.
Boss. Wait.
History needs to be really erased one time.
This once.
If you do it twice, you're just overdoing it.
Word.
This once.
This once.
Want it, you can have it, cause you know it ain't tricking. If I got it, I'm the illest, I'm the genius if I run this thing. All the shots crowd hype when I'm on this thing. I'm a bottle rose when I do my thing. People green, get system, it's a Brooklyn thing. And yeah, I keep a few fellas in my pussy, they fast. Like, we didn't know how.
Everyone's like, yo, we heard this. We heard this freestyle 10 times. It's that Boss Fam cypher.
Oh god, we were so cringy.
We were not in this video, so we're good. Sydney tried to jump in, so I had to skip it a little bit. I don't know I forgot who this kid was, but like Cecil, that was his name. Who names his name? Who carries a kid?
That was my great grandfather's name.
Oh no!
Cecil R. Brathwaite. I am dead ass. I am so dead ass right now.
I was about to cut ass on that name.
But no, cut ass on him, my nigga. That's just the most oldest.
I was gonna say, who carries a child for 9 months and calls it Cecil?
Nigga's a seashell over here. You don't know that seashell.
Yo. Damn, history needs to be erased one time. Dion should have been in that freestyle.
Oh my gosh, word.
Fucking building. Bah, 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 bah. I hate how much of a dickhead I am. Like, I really do. Like, my comeuppance will come. I feel like I'm like a 22-year-old. Like, I feel like I'm not. It's like a cloudy fog. I see clearly. I'm Edge in a sense. Like, I see clearly, but just some like fog. So I'm not Edge yet. I'm not completely there. She said you may be thinking a bit clearly, but you're still in the fog. A light mist.
A light mist.
Run. Run.
Oh, weak.
Yo. I was gonna text you and be like, yo, not for nothing, you sound like Bray Wyatt. You two Bray Wyatt promos. And that's you.
What? Just cut ass. They cut ass on girls like that, yo.
And this is what she meant. This is what she meant. Because I told her, how Kayla and I pretty much kind of had like an argument or whatever. And she was just like, you shouldn't have spoken to her, at least let her finish, then ask, are you done? Because I have work to do and you interrupted me. Let me live my life and you live yours. I don't need to be caught in your imaginary stories. Leave me alone. She was like, if she starts attacking you again, just look at her dead in the face and give her the death stare. Stop playing into her illusions and argue with her. And that's when I told her, I'm like, yo, like, people need to understand that they're wrong and stupid. So I will be there to let them know. And I told her it's a habit of mine and I'm trying to stop it. And she was just like, well, you have to... I see you as 22-year-old. You're Edge, but you're not completely Edge. You're like Edge when he was screaming in the train station for some reason. When you start seeing clearly, yeah, my Durango. So, no, not that Edge. Not that Edge yet. The Edge she's talking about is the You think you know me? Like the 80s like porno edge theme song.
You think you know me? You think you know me?
You think you know me and wanna make you feel.
Yeah, this is me right now. Eventually, I will turn to this. Oh no, that's not it.
You think you know me?
Yeah.
That was a cool entrance.
It really was. I guess they didn't want to like keep paying Rob Zombie anymore, so they're just like, we'll think of something ourselves. I guess, and if I end up in a relationship or like a monogamous relationship with two people, this will be my theme song. I will be the brood, and then
you have your two girlfriends just standing by you with the vampire shirts.
And then, when I fully reach that plateau of where I have to be consciously,
You think you know me?
this is where I am.
I didn't even come out the portal yet. It would be cool if I came out the portal like that. Oh man. Oh, that'd be so cool. The portal didn't go fast enough.
Nigga, straight weirdo. She's saying all this shit, but watch, when she see me, we're still gonna have sex. And then afterwards, I'm be like, you fucked a 22-year-old, you weirdo. How does that feel? Going on this talk, right? How old is she? I'm 25, so she's 26. Wow, look at the age discrepancy.
She's awesome, boy.
Awesome. Yo, I'm a mark.
That's why I like. What are they doing? Like, I'm just gonna get a fleshlight. Like, that is my goal. Like, I'm be like, yo, this shit getting better pussy than you
Like,
could ever give. Just say that mad much.
Just give your experience, and then I will tell you. I'll tell you about mine, and I'll tell you, yo, it changed my life.
All right.
After a while, it's like crack. Like after a while, you have to stop using it. Now it's just like, okay, this is.
I don't know what that means.
Like I don't know what crack feels like, so I'm gonna have to use it.
I know what crack feels like, but it's gonna feel good then, I guess.
Yeah, my Durango.
Me and Aaron was like, damn, yo. I remember in high school. When we used to get this weed, we used to get like Reggie that used to like hit like crack. And we're like, yo.
Like, how would you feel?
Fucking skittish. I told my brother the other day too. I was like, yo, you know I used to pick her up on crack, right? We was on the woods. I was like, yo, you know I used to pick you up on crack. He was like, what? I was like, yeah, bro. Like, I used to get weed that was like not really weed. Like, it was weed, but it was sprinkled with something. Yeah, just know that when I used to go out there, when I used to go out there, it was freaky. It's freaked with something over there. Just know when I was coming to pick you up, if you saw me like jumping and skidding about the place, it's because of that. He was like, no, you were actually chilling. You were just on your phone. He was like, I didn't even notice anything. I was like, wow, well, okay.
And that's the worst thing. That's why I hardly smoke, because it's like, smoke or do like edibles, because I feel like I'm doing a whole bunch of shit, and in actuality, like, no one's looking at me, I'm not doing it. Like, I think I'm doing all this weird shit, and like, fuck, my arms are moving a long way. They can tell I'm like, all right, let me just move my arm right here. Fuck, they can notice that. Why did the air hit my arm this way? All right, let me just move it.
Word.
And then I look.
Why did my neck creak this way? Am I standing sideways?
And like, I'm trying to talk to you guys, and I'm like, all right, be normal. Talk how you normally talk. And I'm like, wait, how do I talk? And then I turn my head to talk to you, and then I think to myself, why did I turn my head that way? He knows. He fucking knows. I'm like, fuck. I just broke my neck. Like, why did I move it that hard?
You did that Brock Lesnar twist. Here comes the pain.
Oh yeah, that weird shit he would do.
He twists his neck mad hard.
Yeah, You think he was taking steroids at that time?
Yeah, that's an angry neck twist. I did one of those.
Alright, so a wiring loom. I can get that at the space station, right?
Yeah. I already got my underwater base set up with the Stargate, with the save point. I got a space station. I'm about to go take a piss.
Or is the piss gonna take you, bro?
I don't know, but I'm gonna keep the headset on. That's for sure.
Yeah, think about it.
I'm gonna keep the headset on.
You think you know me?
I think I knew my floor. Didn't know it. Oh god, almost ran into the fucking thing.
Yo, I love making statuses just because I know Kayla's gonna see it and get tight. So I'm gonna put it on Facebook, you think you know me, and just leave it like that.
You know me. You think you know me.
You think you know me. You think you know me.
After that, when she gets mad, if she texts you, just like post Edge's theme song and just put "You think you know me."
You think you know me?
She's gonna be so fed. She's gonna be like, "Wait, what?"
Or I can put "On this day I see clearly."
On this day, I see clearly. Yo, I'm seeing through my VR, just taking a piss right now. On this day, I take pee-pees without seeing my bathroom light.
What's one obscure lyric from a theme song that I can put as a status that people will take differently? If you're not cheating, you're not trying. I can use that. I walk alone.
Oh, I always do I walk alone. I actually walk alone.
When I walk alone.
When I was in the forest,
So
when I was mad and I was angry, I went into the forest and I started kicking trees. Started kicking trees. And elbowing fucking trees and boxing trees. And all I heard in my head was, I walk alone.
Yo, like, I'm glad they made that song because the theme song he had before that was so trash.
I like this theme song before.
I had no words. That shit was garbage.
It sounded like he was climbing a mountain.
Or I can put, I'm stronger now even after everything that you did, still alive and kicking.
Nah, put the
no one can ever see
because it's so simple. It's so simple, yet so retarded. Cause like, she'll never expect it, my nigga. Like, she'll just be like, wait, what?
Yo. She'll send me like a whole message. You don't think I know you, Dara? And I'll just send her a gif of like Edge readying the spear or some shit like that. Or like, or him doing the fireworks shit. Like,
Word. Just to make yourself laugh a little bit. But after that, send her the shit with Edge and Christian with the kazoo, and they were like, "You think you know me? You think you know me? You think you know me?" Yeah, that shit would have me so dead.
That's if I feel up to it, cause I blocked the number. So, let's see.
But Justin, do you think the Illuminati's after me? Cause that was so weird. Who do you think that girl is, or that guy is?
Well, let me tell you something, A-Rod.
You think it's an Illuminati agent that just knows my preferences?
Maybe.
Do they know I don't walk alone?
Message him, be like, or her, and be like, yo, I miss you.
The messages won't be reciprocated. Then... Hit a danger!
A place where no, the shit goes so hard.
I walk alone.
Alright, I'm gonna do a force field.
I'm sick of all these people talking out their hair. Yo, that song goes hard.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'll have to chew them up and spit them out.
Oh, shit. And I said, oh, I want him to come back. I walk across inside the city of danger.
I walk for miles. I swallowed down so many years of anger.
It's a banger.
Felt that one. And it has a guitar solo.
Damn, I'm sad this nigga retired.
Right? We did not appreciate him enough.
We called him Bautista.
He was really good in like 2008 when he fought like Taker and shit.
Word, I gotta go look at all those matches. I might watch them shits tonight, yo. Fucking fall asleep to that shit.
Even
fall asleep to a
Taker
SummerSlam.
was like, yo, they asked Taker like who his like top 5 like Mania opponents were. He said Shawn, Triple H, Batista.
That's the big bad boss man. 993,
Not Giant Gonzalez.
Not John Gonzalez in 98.
Not Giant Gonzalez, baby. Not Giant Gonzalez, baby. Who else did he say? It's really hard to believe, like, who the fuck. Remember when he had like a handicap match for Mania? He had like a tag team match?
Oh, I think, yeah, against Nathan Jones, I think, or some shit.
No, he was with Nathan Jones, and Nathan Jones didn't show up until like towards the end of the match.
What the fuck?
He was supposed to fight Nathan Jones, but he was a shit wrestler, and Taker didn't want to wrestle him.
I gotta watch Taker's little story thing. I think I'm getting back into wrestling again. Oh shit. The Bullocks has pulled me in. I want to see what new stories they got.
Flair was one of them. There's one more that he spoke about. I almost called him Hunter, like I know him. Triple H,
Hunter.
Sean.
You're Stephanie Hunter.
I wonder what she calls him while they're fucking. Does she call him, Paul?
Ah, hunt this pussy, Hunter, hunt him.
Paul, Hunter, H.
Triple H.
What does Sean call him? Fucking
Paul.
Try.
Try.
Go
That's
ahead,
it.
try.
Hold up, I gotta sneeze. Damn, my underwater palace.
My underwater palace, baby.
Underwater palace. Ah, fuck! 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 What the fuck was that? I think something bit me in my fucking toe. What the fuck was that? These fucking... One of these fucking jungle bugs. I think I took one of these jungle bugs home with me, man.
I was gonna say you took them with you. Got that West now. How I feel?
I got that jungle bug fever. Well, I can't speak like him, man.
Got that jungle fever, baby.
Got that jungle fever, baby. Got that jungle bug fever, baby. I tell you what, I put some hot sauce on that shit, baby. I call my black girlfriend over, baby.
He's got a bicycle.
He got a bicycle.
Alright, this is really bothering me. Ooh, it's the 5th one. Or maybe it was 4. Okay, the Undertaker reveals his favorite opponents to work with. Alright,
Hit him with the headshot. Ooh.
I knew it was Brett, but I don't think they wrestled in. I don't think he wrestled in. Oh, so it's probably without it. Oh, it's one of his favorite matches. And then they were just like, it's the end of an era, but then like they wrestled for like 10 more years. And they all hugged on the ramp just for them to wrestle for 10 more years.
End of an era. The era.
Remember
It's the last one they were healthy. Now they all
when Triple H came out of retirement to bury CM Punk and was like, alright, I'm gonna go back.
Alright, I'm coming back. But Triple H was still fit back then, so I didn't mind it. It could have worked. It still worked for me.
Someone's like, yo, how they die if wrestling's fake?
Word, yo, them niggas is really fucking good. That was you caught that on your own? That was on your Twitter feed? That was on your Twitter feed?
No, it was on Facebook, yeah.
Those are people you knew?
I don't know them per se, but they outed me, so fuck it.
That were saying things like that. They were saying those things.
Like I saw it and I'm just like, oh, they have to see it.
Damn. Special.
One thing I will commend wrestlers for is the fact that like they're able to like know like a kick is coming or whatever, and like go with the kick, but at the same time not get hit by the kick.
Yeah, that's one thing I always like. That trips me out a lot. Like especially when it comes to like Sheamus's kick, the bicycle kick, because like that's something that you can hardly avoid. You have to be very like trained to like take that shit. But I see jobbers take that. It's like, damn, you that trained to take that?
But there's sometimes where you fuck up. Remember when Survivor Series and Shane tried to do like a fucking elbow drop or whatever, and Roman speared him?
Yeah, and
and he
that
knocked
should
himself out.
and that should look completely different compared to how like they did it afterwards, right? You remember how like they tried to
Yeah,
recreate
like,
that shit and it just didn't look the same
yeah,
compared to the real one.
he knocked himself out because of it. Like,
Word.
and Roman knew it, so he just pinned him, like, right away, and, like, got him out there. Oh, shit, I just realized I haven't seen him in a minute. He's got a bicycle. In reality, I shouldn't have unblocked you. Sis, that was like years ago. You're gonna have to get over that. Like, there was no point in you mentioning that. Let's see. Boltcaster. Let's see. What is this? Life support
I'm really
jobs.
interested to see how far like I'm not like, cause this guy's too like this guy's is like fucked up and shit, but I feel like that shit has lessened out now. That it's the corona shit, right? So when me and Eureka was speaking, she was like, "So how's your dating life going?" I was like, "Dude, I gave up. I'm buying a fucking fleshlight, you know." And she was like, "What do you mean, like, I mean, she's like, why did you give up so fast and shit?" And of course nobody wants to date. It's like Corona time and whatever, Corona season or whatever. So
Corona
like,
time.
Corona time or whatever. So nobody wants to date and nobody wants to go out. So I was like, dude, this shit's gonna last for the next 2 years or so. Life has to move on. Like, people have to see each other eventually. You can't be locked up in your house for the next 2 years. Like, are you really?
I hope so.
No, I mean, as long I really do want to do that, but I would love to do it with like somebody every once in a while. You know, we're not that locked up to the point where we're in a home and we have like locks on our home. You know, people could go out and shit. So, if anything, we could always like do something here or do something quickly or come here or whatever. Like, the fuck. People have to mate. We're in our 20s, bro. It's mating season as well. We're gonna wait till we are 40 or in our 30s. That's when we're gonna get old and like fat.
Well, here's the thing. Like, the tricky thing is that our parents and everyone else would have their kids, would have us and our parents at like 20 something and earlier, because it was easy. It was easier to like make ends meet and be able to have kids. That, or they fucked up and had kids when they were younger. But
more of the fucked up.
But
more of the
with
fucked
us,
up part.
it's like
It's more the fucked up part. They fucked up.
But now it's like, we know the realities. Now, like, our fucking economy, like, jobs don't pay shit. You can have a master's, good luck with that. That's not doing nothing.
Word, I have my degree and like I don't even feel like faith in this upcoming like job search that I'm about to do after this this thing, you know?
Yeah, like, it's people. There was a girl, Malika, I think like Dakota's ex or whatever, and she was like, she has a degree in art. I'm like, what possessed you to be that stupid to get a degree in art? So it's just like, you can have a degree, there's no guarantee you're getting a job out of it. Like, rent is insane.
They could get good jobs and shit. It's just that they have to, their passion has to be more than just what it is. Like, it has to like stretch. I mean, social media makes it so easy for artists, but you just have to have like a business state of mind with it as well. And a lot of artists don't have that. We hate that shit. Like, I hate that shit. Like, I don't want to like go with a businessman and talk business all the time. Like, just cut me a check and let me live my life. I don't want to be under a contract. So that's where a lot of artists fuck up, and they always put their degree to waste because they don't want to do that shit. So that's their fault. That's them niggas' fault. they have degrees and they can use that shit so much. Even liberal art people, they can use that shit, but they niggas just don't know how to use it. It's really retarded.
And like, there's also people that like have talent, but like really just don't want to do anything with it. Like Ajay, he's a who knew that I would be complimenting Ajay, right? So he's really good at drawing, but he just doesn't want to do anything with it. Like,
no, he said he tried to get signed to Frederator.
oh, this is a big motherfucker.
You know the niggas who did Fairly Odd Parents and shit? Frederator? Yeah, he was trying to get he was trying to get with them, then he was trying to get with Warner Brothers and shit. It's very hard. Like, he was talking to me about that process and shit. And I was just explaining it's like very hard. It's the same thing with like, oh fuck me. Fucking chair. Alright, for instance, this is like the same thing with me in a way where...
Question, do you think Ajay is bi?
I kind of felt that from him, because like, he kept hitting me up all the time. More than like any other girl would hit me up.
I was gonna say, if you think so, congratulations, you were right.
Well, you guys hit me up in a different sense of like, you know... He would hit me up in a way where like he always speak about his emotions. Like he would always ask me some emotional shit, and I'll just be there like, I don't know, man. Like that's something you gotta figure out, you know. Like you, Aaron, and my other friends, like you're all different. Like Lance and all y'all niggas, like y'all different.
Like the reason why I don't really talk to Ajay that much is he has a pattern. Like if you was to ever like one of his stuff, he'll send you a message right after.
Yeah.
Like he'll send you a message right after, or he'll write on your wall right after. And I just wouldn't respond. Like that, and for whatever reason, he really tried to set me up in front of Natalia. Like this is during like when Sasha and Becky and all of them like first came out or whatever. He would constantly like post pictures of Sasha and like tag me in it and like do all this other stuff, and I'm just like, and Nakaya would comment, and I'm just like, yo, you really trying to set me up? Like, stop doing that.
I remember Eureka was like, yo, what is good with that dude? Is that like your special friend or something? I'm like, no, this nigga like to hit me up mad much, but I just don't know why. Like, he just be on some shit, boy.
That's your friend or something?
That's your essay? Wait, I can't hear you. Your fan. I'm sorry, your fan's name.
Oh, I'm in the...
You're in the jet. You're in the helicopter. You about to get the double gene. I'm dead, yo. That nigga. When I heard that the first time, when he was sending me that voice though, I was like, yo, my man's going.
Yo, all you hear is... I'm like, yo!
You taking that chopper to go find the devil gene.
I'm gonna pick up you, Russo, and Aaron, and we're gonna be Evolution coming out the helicopter.
Word. Look at Charlotte Flair.
Yo, that made no sense. Like, how come she got out the helicopter, right? and then 2 more people made their entrance, and she's still walking to the arena. I'm like, yo, save this for last or something.
You kills me, dude.
That shit was longer than a taker entrance.
Fucking Jai. What were you talking about this nigga though? We were saying some shit.
Oh, about like art and like not being able to do shit.
I got like, the art on my face. I got the art on my shirt. Got the disgrace to make. Yeah, so like them niggas like they be having a hard time sometimes with their ego and shit. But I get it. Like I guess there's people that he sees on social media that gets by pretty easy. And there are people like that, and it's just like, ah, fuck, like, you know, why can't I get it that way and shit? And it is what it is, you know? Sometimes it's not even like a white privilege thing, because sometimes there's like niggas out there that get positions like that. That's like, yo, what the fuck? Why can't I get a position like that? For instance, right? Just now, I'm about to blow my nose real quick. Yeah, for instance, there's this guy, right, on Instagram called Game 7. And hold up, I'm about to sneeze, nigga. I'm allergic to bullshit, that's why.
Talk that shit. This nigga sneezed and died. Sway on Alabama. Why was that?
Oh man, that one took me. That one took me back to Alabama. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you.
Took me about the them good old days.
I was allergic to that bullshit. I'm about to sneeze again, but anyway, I'm about to get this out real quick. So yeah, for instance, there's this nigga, right, on Instagram called Game 7. This nigga make clips just like me, basically, like video game clips and shit. Little stupid clips and shit. And my shit's not all that special, right? But like, it's pretty good. Pretty good, like, to the point where it matches up to like the beat and the tempo of the fight and all this shit. Like, make it good like that. So this guy comes out like with the same clips as mine, basically. Not my content, like he doesn't copy it per se, but he comes out with like with clips like similar to the shit. So he makes Mortal Kombat clips, he makes Doom clips and all that shit, and he puts songs behind it, and it doesn't match to like the video at all. Like, it's fucking horrible. But how he releases his videos on Instagram is like fucking widescreen, so you can't even like, even if you turn it sideways, you can't even see like the full ass video. It's like super zoomed in. It's like all of his Mortal Kombat fights are like shit. It's like very shit. Like, I gotta show you this shit, Justin. I'm gonna show you, because I don't want you to think I'm a hater. I don't. I'm sorry, I'll shoot my gun out of nowhere. I don't want you to think I'm a hater. He's a hater first, because I was dead trying to, like, you know, help him out. But homie on his shit, so like, alright. Alright, so recent clip, this one. This is recent Mortal Kombat clip. Just tell me what you think about that one.
What, you sent it on Instagram?
Yeah, I sent it on Instagram.
Alright. Alright, let's see what I'm getting myself into. Okay, so this isn't good in the sense that, like, he made the video so narrow. Like, with your videos, I can see the entire fight. But with this one, like, if one of them knocks someone, like, away, he just gets thrown off the entire map. Like, I can't see him anymore.
And not even that, like, sometimes he's just fighting people off the map, like, period, like, you're just fighting. Like... So, I don't say nothing, I don't, like, you know, diss him or anything, I just feel like, yo, this nigga funny. That's all I say in my head. Then, yeah, yo, he has a TV station, actually, on, like, I think, Fios or some shit. Like a gaming channel, and he puts those videos like on that channel and shit. So I'm just there thinking like, yo, if he's dead ass putting this shit up, yo, I can why don't I have like a fucking, like, you know, video game channel, some shit. Like, I should have one though, bro. What the fuck? On fucking TV, I get that TV check over there. You know what I mean? But anyway, I did a video. This nigga was like, send me this shit. I think he wanted to put it on TV. So I was like, dude, this is a pretty long video. It's like a 3-minute video. Can I send you it through WhatsApp? Because that's the only way you'll be able to get like clear resolution and whatnot. Like, I could send you through OneDrive. That's the only way. But if I do anything like email or what else, like, you won't be able to get the full video on like a clear resolution. And he left me on scene. So I was like, oh, okay.
You're better than me.
Then he released that shit. So I was like, wow, that's where you at. That's how you doing it. Yeah.
So he released it anyway?
No, he didn't take my video or anything. Like, he just like fucked off with, like, he released the stupid RoboCop shit I just sent you. But I was like, damn, I was like, so you didn't even like you should have at least took notes from that one and just like at least made it a little wider, you know?
Because that shit just doesn't make any sense.
Made it a little bit cooler to watch.
Yeah, like, what am I... Like, it's like he made it so only people watching it on TV can watch. But it's just like, what if I'm watching it on my phone? Like, now I can only see it if you guys are literally right next to each other. If you guys are fucking...
He clipped it to the point where you can't even, like... You can't see, like... anything at least, because, like... That shit, you can't even, like, turn your phone horizontal and see, like, the full video. So the way he cropped it, like, it's amazing. It's just very amazing, man. It's just very amazing. It's just something that me and you could do easily. You'll be able to figure it out. But these people get TV shows, so I understand the dry. Like, I understand him, like, in that way where it comes to, like, you know, this shit is kind of frustrating in the art way, like. There's even niggas in the martial arts community that be getting mad sponsorships and shit. Like, mad females be getting mad sponsorships just for being pretty. And their martial arts are fucking shit. Like, it is shit on a stick. And they get so much sponsorships by, like, glove companies and all this shit. And it's like, damn, dude, that'd be so cool if I got that.
It's pretty privilege. It's what it is. Like, people don't think that's real. That's definitely real. Like, there are people, there are girls, guys who get more of an opportunity just because they're more attractive.
And some guys too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, guys and girls.
Cause like there's like some guys that I've seen that was just like very shit, like very mediocre, but like they got sponsorships off the ass. I'm like, oh, cool. That's the life, boy. So I understand him a little bit, but it is what it is. There's other facets in life you can excel in. It doesn't have to be those. So if the nigga don't look at it that way, then he must be a bipedal human being.
Oh, I forgot to say, nigga, the niggas won the tag titles.
Who?
Cesaro and Thingy.
Nakamura?
Yeah.
Pre-show?
You already know.
Caught my mama in the deli. Caught my mama in the deli. She was a wettie.
Okay.
She was horny, ready.
I died from what?
You died? From...
I wasn't even paying attention.
From heat exposure.
Oh.
Nigga tired. Nigga gotta go to bed, boy. Got that work.
I wasn't paying attention because I was trying to look for this fucking this song on YouTube. And I was right next to my ship too. Fucking stupid ass. Alright.
Whoa. That shit is scary. I can't even hear shit.
That shit woke you up.
Word. You got your coffin back?
I don't even know what the fuck it is. I don't see it. But I'm waiting for the storm to pass.
It should show up on your compass as well.
I would love to go back to this time.
Word, yo, me too.
I will fade away and classify myself as obsolete.
Oh my gosh, when I get my flashlight, that's how it's gonna be. I will fade away and classify.
The second you nut, you're just gonna fade away. Just fade away. Just gonna look up at the ceiling, and
you know the first thing I'm gonna do when I look at that shit is I'm gonna be like, yo, is this what it has come to? Cause yo, we are not ugly niggas, Justin. Me and you are not ugly. We're like Batista and Randy Orton. Like we could, you know.
It's just a matter of whether we want to or not. Like we just don't want to go out there.
But where is there to go out to? You see, like, why could these girls, like, just get it? Like, yo, why could it just be like us? Like, yo, we need to mate. We need to do it. Like, damn.
Well, some girls are.
Damn.
But we just aren't attracted to them.
Nah, but they're just not putting out like how they used to. They're not advertising like how they used to. The advertising is really dark webbish. Dark webbish.
True. But I've never met anyone that like put themselves out there though. I was just like, yo, I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. The only person I know who did that was Bianca. Bianca's really up front.
Yeah, like there's only I'm not gonna lie, there is a couple of girls that I met like that, but for the most part, it's so weird how they secluded themselves off in the pandemic. Those are the real nurses in need.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like
we're the nurses. Hey, Jellyfish, don't fuck with my fucking batteries, you dummy.
I fade away and classify myself as obsolete.
Obsolete. I need me a Rebby Scar. I need me a real faithful slut.
He is not a good singer. Like. Not a good song.
He drags it. It's like
like he's not trying to sing. He's just like he's just like, how the fuck do I describe it? But it's not singing. Like he's just raising his voice a little bit while talking. Like that's all it is. Someone said to obsolete. Someone said sounds like he wrote this song when he was coming off of drugs. Oh, someone said the song hits different when you realize it's about his addiction. Oh wow.
With my addiction and my predictions and my religions, with my alcohol and my Molly.
He said my skin's dying because you're under it. I felt that. Oh well, he said kill me now before I'm sober, so I die before it's over. I just want to hear him say he'll classify himself as obsolete. There it is.
Damn, that song kicks though, I ain't gonna lie.
Uh-huh. In my head, I was just like, yo, I dead said he couldn't sing like 30 seconds ago. That's insane.
He's on that good drug.
Whatever he's taking, like, I got the creative juices flowing for this one, cause can't stop it. That shit's so fucking funny.
Niggas just faded to the black.
Yo, that shit's so funny. Listen, he did good because he's like, you know what? I have this fucking gimmick and shit. I'll fade away and classify myself as obsolete. Like he was able to. He was like, all right, we have this gimmick with Matt, and he has a piano, and we have to sing a song. So what we could do, we can use one of my songs.
Where is Jeff Hardy?
Jeff Harvey.
Where is he? Now that I'm looking back at wrestling, Matt Hardy is in AEW.
He's on SmackDown.
Huh. So they're having the Brotherly Wars again when they used to be in WWE and TNA. Now he's on AEW and this one is on SmackDown.
Yeah. No, I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for...
The young ladies. 4-6. Another man who's been waiting anxiously with anticipation. His name is Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy. Hard.
Heavily suffering succotash. I'll fade away. Damn, that shit's stuck in my head.
I'm in this house right now, this glass house on the water, looking at all the fish swim past my glass, looking at my
I tell you, once you try that flashlight, you gonna fade away.
I'm fading away unless I'm by myself as obsolete. I'm in my bed right now, just like looking at the water. You better see this shit, yo. This shit is crazy. You in your ship. You look like you in your ship struggling to get out.
Oh, what happens when you're in prison? Let's see.
The title of this video. What happens when you go to prison? I'm gonna tell you what happens when you go to prison. The dudes on the corner that gassed you up, they ain't gonna come see you. They're not gonna write you. They're not even gonna send a pack of Pampers to the baby that you left on the street. What happens when you go to prison? The same dudes that you laughed and smiled with is gonna be pushing up on your little sister. Same dude that you laughed and smiled with is gonna push up on your wife because they know she got lonely days. The same dudes that gassed you up, they ain't gonna be there. There's a good possibility, depending on how long you in jail.
Hit him with the head of the headshot.
There's nothing like the screams of a man incarcerated who lost his mother or his loved one in the inside. 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna get the opportunity to go to the funeral. Maybe, maybe not. It depends on how the correction officers feel. Sometimes they do take you to the funeral. You arrive at the funeral, and you're the first one there. You're not even there long enough to see your family members to wave at them, no nothing. You're handcuffed. You sat at the back. They literally give you 5 minutes to 10 minutes at the funeral home with your family. Then they take you right back. They deliberately do this. What happens when you go to jail? Nobody sends you, maybe, just maybe somebody will send you commissary. But after a while, just keep in mind, you got years in there. The people that's in your corner, they fade away.
They classified himself!
It's all making sense!
Yo, I am weak. Yo, my nigga.
Yo, it's making sense. Something was telling me, yo, Justin, find another video. This is too sad. But something told me, no, just keep it going just a little bit longer.
Like something gotta give. Gotta find something funny. Classify yourself as obsolete.
Ooh, YNW Melly. Blood sacrifice. Satan's army coming for R. Kelly.
Please, people, excuse the wind. I know the wind is blowing kind of hard outside. Let's talk about it, though, people. How Satan and these Luciferians have taken over the music industry.
The Shaitans.
Oh, let's talk about the blood sacrifices. Let's talk about, what's his name? Melly, right? Let's talk about it, people.
You hit him with the headshot.
Look at the state of hip-hop.
He might actually say that because what's his name killed someone.
Hip-hop started out as an art form for people in poverty to express themselves, for us to express ourselves.
I'm dead.
Going through the pain, dealing with poverty, dealing with the struggle. We found a way to express ourselves and celebrate through it all. It was a beautiful art form. And then, the small hats, that's what we gonna call them. But you know we can't talk about them. Those people, the small hats. They came in, they infiltrated, they hijacked it, but it was a bigger scheme. See, in all actuality, there's a reason why it says in the Bible, it is easier for the camel to get through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich person to get into paradise. There's a reason for that. Because the rich and the wealthy, these people who hijacked hip-hop, they are the sons of Satan. These are Luciferians. And whether you believe in religion or not, they do. So it doesn't matter what you believe in. These people have sold their soul for riches. They took a blood oath, a blood sacrifice to sacrifice your ears, your eyes, your morals, your principles.
So you about to go to the nose, right?
Your nose, your lips, your throat,
your integrity, your righteousness. They hijacked this music. Now look at it. I mean, come on, people, look at it. Where did they do that at? Melly. Here it is, you got a young boy. He wanted to make a blood sacrifice, allegedly. So what did he do? He orchestrated, allegedly, because I'm not 100% sure, but it ain't looking right from forensics. He lined his friends up, executed his friends, took them to the hospital, but they were dead. police that it was a drive-by. Forensics is saying something totally different. Made music about it. What made these young boys believe and feel like this was acceptable?
When is he gonna sing it? I hit him in the head with the head.
Black rappers or Southern rappers are dying by the boatload, like it's slavery going on all over again, being executed by other blacks in the South. Where they do that at?
I want him to talk about Satan again.
You have an epidemic of rappers being murdered.
Satan.
And then it's this new wave
Yo,
that's
bro,
coming around.
you gotta see this this video I saw today. I'm gonna send it to you. It's pretty crazy. But after I get off this shit though, I gotta use my whole head to use this one. Look at these, look at these animals. Look at the starfish and animals.
And now they feel like they have to prove to the world that they're gangster. Takashi. They feel like they have to prove that they're gangster. Look at what's going on. Taxstone. Dudes are actually making it enough to be able to get out of the hood. They having a future. But because of this persona of keeping it real, celebrating death culture, from the poison that's been pushed through the pen, through the speaker, through the radio, that was orchestrated by the sons of Satan. See, these are the sons of Satan coming to rob you of your soul. They hijack music. Music is not the same no more. It used to feel good. Now you know what music reminds me of? It reminds me of sex. You ever know as a man that you achieve an orgasm with a woman, but after you actually came, it felt like you was wrong because the nut was whack?
Wow.
That's the equivalence of music.
I hit him with
I'm
the
listening to music coming through the radio.
You nut when you listen to music?
Has no meaning. No more dear mama. Brenda's had a baby.
I'm not listening to Dear Mama.
Today's music. Pay attention to what is going on with our kids. Where does the mindset come from for a young man to feel like it's okay for him to execute his day ones? He lined them up. He murdered his day ones. Where they do that at, people?
Allegedly.
What is going on? Oh, they coming from R. Kelly. R. Kelly sold his soul to the Baphomet, baby. They coming to collect.
R. Kelly, they come for you, nigga.
Sacrifice a blood oath to serve Lucy or Balal or whatever they want, Baal or whatever they want to call it, whatever their system is. Whatever they practice, whatever they're into in this industry, this satanic industry. Satan is coming to collect the souls. It's payday, R. Kelly. They're not mad because R. Kelly did what he did to those little girls. They mad because R. Kelly ain't fulfilling his blood oath that he took to these Illuminati Satanists. Satan army is playing no games. I don't think these people learned from Whitney Houston, which I wasn't paying attention. Her death was an accident.
What did Whitney do?
They call that murder. She was assassinated. Takes a bath in a hotel party. There's an award ceremony going on. She's in a bathtub dead. Y'all fell for it. Michael Jackson murdered by his doctor. One of the greatest icons, greatest legends. Satan is coming to collect his souls. He snatched Michael. Give me that.
Give me that.
Give me that.
Just give me that.
Give me that. You know that.
Murder. Prince. His soul was snatched the same way. They're not paying attention. Whitney, Michael, Prince. Look at Bill Cosby. Satan is coming to collect his souls. Satan is coming to collect his souls. They took blood sacrifices. They make oaths to the Baphomet. It is easier for the camel to get through the eye of a needle than it is for the rich man to get into paradise. Do you people really believe? Do you really believe that R. Kelly is really that broke? Or he just don't feel like paying his bills like rich people? Do you really, really believe that R. Kelly is broke?
I think a little bit both.
I was gonna say it could be both. Like it could, like arguments could be made on both sides. Like
R. Kelly done made over. You couldn't pay me to believe that R. Kelly ain't make over $1 billion in all these years. I ain't saying he got it.
Nah, but
even
he
Mike
did
Tyson
make.
said he was broke.
He did make a lot of money off that trapped in the closet shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, fuck. 30 chapters of the shit. So, oh yeah, he made money. Matter of fact, I'm off. I'm off twice this week. So I'm
It make it seem like he's broke. He's not broke.
I'm gonna look at the trapped in the closet
He's about to suffer.
chapters.
For turning his back on
We were
the
supposed to,
Baphomet.
you,
Bill Cosby
Russo, Kim, and I,
is about to
and
suffer
Tyann were
for
supposed to
turning
watch
his
all
back
of
on the
them,
Baphomet, or Lucifer, I should
but
say.
we only got to a certain amount.
Because these people are Luciferians.
I think I finished the.
The hip hop game.
I believe I finished the rest. I'm not too sure.
You can't see what's going on in the music industry. The rap game has become the crack game.
The crack
The
game.
rap game has become the crack game. Things ain't the same no more, people. It ain't the same. Y'all don't see what's going on?
No,
Can't feel it in the air?
headshot. Hit him in the head.
Satan has come
I
to
want him
collect
to
the
say that. Oh my gosh.
Rest in peace, Mike. Rest in peace, Prince. Rest in peace, Whitney. Rest in peace. All these mysterious deaths. Now I'm starting to look at P. Diddy's wife. Death a little bit funny.
Yeah, that was
Just
a
a
creepy
little
one
bit.
too.
What happened to her? I know she
What it
died,
is, people.
but
She was basically gonna
You
expose
have to decide where you stand in this
I guess
war.
P Diddy for being like
Righteous or with the unrighteous. It's
into
time
some
to
like
make a stand,
weird like
to take
sex
a stand
orgy
in this
shit,
world.
which is like I don't know.
Sides.
It is what it
That's
is,
the
but
bottom line to it. This music, it is the enemy
I guess he didn't want that coming out, so
to your children. I
he
told
was
you
like
people before,
pressing like
these beats
all kind of charges against her, and it wasn't
have
going through.
spells. These words have spells that's
And
cast
she ended
on
up dead
them. So when you
afterwards.
sit up there and say,
I don't think the
"Say,
book got-
gotta clap her.
you speak these words and you utter these words, you speak this into existence in your life through this music. These words, you're reciting it. These words, they go up, and then they come back down. You are reciting the evilness out of your mouth that you hear coming through your speaker. Be careful.
Careful.
Be careful of the words that you utter. This
Utter.
music is death music. It's death culture now. There is no love in the music anymore. Every artist feels like they have to pop mollies, Percocets, you know, get high.
you know, get high.
Game ain't the
Off
same.
the chronic.
I just want y'all to reflect. All of you grown people that's watching me and listening, what would make a young man murder his friends and then go to the hospital and drop them off as if he ain't had nothing to do with it? These was okay, people. So basically, LAPD arrested 5 gang members for the death of Pop Smoke. How do we feel about that, people? I mean, I know how I feel about that. Pop Smoke was from Brooklyn. So I'm trying to figure out
I like the birds.
what beef
You went to see them birds.
what the LA cats have had with Pop Smoke. Like, why did he have to end up that way? it was that much hatred because that young boy was a rising star. That dudes that didn't even know him, they didn't even have beef because they're not even from the same state, where he would end up dead like that. There's so many questions that come along with this brother's death. I still need more answers to why he had to go. Was it the type situation where people just saw him as a rising star? And just like the haters that come along with us.
Alright, he's saying the same thing. Alright, so trying to find one where for the shit that you're saying.
He says it, but he says it in the most sensitive like videos, I think. They're the ones you won't even expect.
Yo, how come mostly every video he posts,
he got his
thumbnail is him squaring up? Yeah.
My nigga out there to fight, boy.
Yo.
What the
He's
fight
like,
the
I'll go
cabal?
back.
About to fight the cabal, yo.
You young boys out there claiming demon time and don't even understand the energy that you're trying to channel.
Oh, demon time, boys.
Cats ain't on demon time.
Wow, viral.
Y'all just some little angry monkeys in the jungle. Getting mad, throwing temper tantrums. Y'all don't even understand the energy that you invoking, that you trying to play with. When you sit up there and you claiming demon time, so you gotta understand something about the chin, right? The demons, the real demons.
The shaitan.
They don't accept you. They think you funny. They think you cute little monkeys in the jungle. They don't care about how many bodies you drop being mad on a block, carrying your Glock.
What the hip hop?
That's angry little boy shit. That's not demon time. That's angry little boy shit. See, the real demons, what you gotta understand is, the real demons is up in Hollywood.
There it is.
See, when you watch movies like Friday the 13th, kill. With them soulless psychopaths, those
I
are
like
cats
this
that's
sound
on demon
effect.
time. You cats is just little angry little monkeys in the jungle that's misguided, misdirected, and you lacking a praying mother. What happened to you? Yo, whatever happened? See, in my generation, we had praying mothers. We wild out the same way y'all wild out, but we was worse than y'all. And we were smarter than y'all. You cats is running around like dogs, chasing their tails backwards into the energy consume you. The very own energy that you putting out is going to be the same energy that is going to devour you. I want you young boys to remember that. You only got 2 to 5 summers in these streets before your energy destroys you. So when you keep on claiming demonic energy, understand something. That the angel of death is not your friend. He is not on your side. And the angels that's supposed to be camped on the right-hand side of you every day and the left-hand side of you every day, you're chasing them away. Because you're invoking death and you're invoking the angel of death. And you are invoking jinn into your life. You're channeling jinn. You better pick and choose what side you really want to be on. Because on Judgment Day, I don't think that Lucifer is going to claim you. I don't think that the Shaitan is going to claim you. I don't think that the jinn is going to claim you.
Satan.
Matter of fact, I know they not.
He was like, I know they not.
You fuck with him? You stand in front of the Most High, he ain't going to claim you either. Because you claiming demon time and demonic energy.
So what am I going to do?
And that's one.
If neither of them claiming me, what am I going to do?
Nigga, you're just gonna be there.
A real witch.
So like, you know how them girls just left me? How these girls are just leaving me here? It's like that. You just left me here.
Or Lady Gaga. See, those are real demons. On demon time. Those are people who like to drink the blood of children. Eat the flesh. Those are vampires. Those are real demons. You kids is just playing. I don't even think you understand. There's a real war. There's a real battle going on in this world. Good versus evil.
Y'all mad little monkeys. Y'all gotta wake up now.
Y'all mad little monkeys.
Wake up.
Oh, Y'all mad little monkeys. Y'all gotta wake up now. Playtime in the monkey balls. It's over with now. It's time for y'all to understand the real enemy, man. You are not your own enemy, but you are becoming your very own worst enemy. And meanwhile, in between, while y'all little soldiers, our soldiers, is sitting out there going ape fool shit in these streets, while y'all going ape fool shit in these streets on each other, there's people out there spirit cooking, baking our little children. All our missing children that's disappearing, they baking them in the oven, keeping them alive, just long enough for them to be able to eat at a certain temperature, but they still alive. To cut into them to unleash the adrenochrome in their blood, which is a drug of fear, and then they eat them. They don't shoot them, hit them in the head with the headshot. Nah.
There it is.
There. And they cut pieces into them.
I found it. I found it.
Yeah.
It was a long journey.
Because there is a song that actually says that, so that's why it's so funny, because it's like a stupid lyric. It's the most stupidest lyric, right? It's just...
They don't shoot them, hit them in the head with the headshot.
I have to find who really said that, because there is a rapper who really said that shit, but just the way he says it is just like, oh man, it sounds retarded as fuck.
I got you right now.
Hit him with the head with the headshot. Hit him in the head with the... Oh.
Oh, Casanova, Matha. Hit him in the head, that's a headshot. Hit him in the gut, that's a gunshot. That's a gut shot. Hit him in the leg, that's a leg shot. What is this? Hit him in the head, that's a death shot. Hit him in the gut, make your shit stop. Hit him in the leg, that's a threat stop.
Hit him in the cock, that's a cock block.
In their blood, which is a drug of fear. And then they eat them. They don't shoot them, hit them in the head with a headshot.
You do the head with a headshot.
Blood, which is a drug of
Alright, last time.
And then they eat them. They don't shoot them, hit them in the head with a headshot. Look at a knife and a fork. They cut pieces into them. They eat them like a Happy Meal. Those are demons. Not just cute little monkeys. There's a real war going on outside. Y'all need to get in where you fit in at. Stop invoking death on yourself. Stop invoking death on brothers that look just like you.
This guy said I'm 36. I'm alive today because my mama prayed every time I walked out the house.
Ain't nobody else gonna care about us if we don't care about us.
Hit him in the head with a headshot. Oh shit, where's my...
Direction.
Hit him with the head with the
I want
headshot.
you to reflect on all the living legends, all the RIPs that we all know that came before your time. Look at how they started and look at how they ended up. Take your Scarface, but you ain't seen the end of the movie. It always ends bad. Create a new chapter. Create a new ending. Y'all already out there doing what y'all doing, man. Pave a new way for your people. A lot of us old timers that be sitting on YouTube running our mouths talking shit ain't doing shit.
Oh,
They
that's...
ain't got the heart or the energy to fight. Y'all already fighting.
I'm on
Y'all just
YouTube
fighting.
plucking shit.
Use
I
your
talk a lot of shit.
to go in the right direction.
I hit him with the head with the headshot.
To pave the way. You got the blood of a slave, the heart of a king. The blood of your ancestors is crying out for revenge. The only problem is y'all slaughtering each other. I said the blood of the ancestors is in your veins and is crying out for revenge.
Hey yo, ho yo, hey yo, ho yo.
The only problem is y'all misguiding, y'all fighting the wrong enemy, which is you.
Hey yo, ho yo.
It's time for you to rechannel your energy. And if you want to invoke that demonic energy, and you really want to, really want to channel that energy, you can start with the oppressor, the enemy.
First of all, I want to let y'all know, be on the lookout for a nigga
by the name of Wax Dog. Y'all all know Wax Dog. He gets
Is that Sinetta?
He goes from one platform to another platform.
I have no idea, but
have y'all ever seen that
he put up a video called Hassan put up a video called "The Plot to Take Down Hassan Campbell." So
he calls himself Wax Dog. That nigga getting fucked all around YouTube. He's a YouTube hoe. Remember that nigga that I'm telling you about? Now he's in Poppy chat room blocking people. Then he'd be over there with Shane TV blocking people. Now everybody, he's over there.
I'm not really into the YouTube beefing like that, going back and forth with dudes, but this one needs to be addressed because, one, son scratching and mixing my videos up. 2, he's manipulating my words. For 3, this is somebody that reached out to me on YouTube and I showed him love. I should have known better, but I was new to the YouTube scene. It's like Wax done went from, it's like that song, every other video, no matter where I go. Wax done went.
what is this?
Yo, I remember.
Every other video, no matter where I go, I see the same hoe. It's like Dogs is the YouTube hoe. Every major big YouTuber on YouTube, he all in the video, all on the video. So I'm like, oh hey, this dude like to clean the comment section. He keep the, like, he was the best housemaid, you know, to clean up, janitor, to clean up, the water boy. He cleaned the comment section better than anybody. He was the best of the best. So I was rocking with Dogs. Called me up on the phone. Yo, I ain't got no money. I'm in between jobs. I hit the brother with money. He ain't have to ask more than once. I gave it to him. No problem. So when your wife was coming up short and you was coming up short, I fed your family. I became the man in your house. Nevertheless, never had a beef with this dude.
Listen on the radio.
His intentions was bad. This same dude that I fed his family, it made his name popular. He's been on YouTube for years before I even got on YouTube. Only got like 2,000 subscribers. Nobody want to subscribe to him. But yet, if you look at all my videos, all you hear is Wax Dog. Shout out to my shooter, Wax Dog.
Wax Dog.
All love the whole, the rest of my other
Hit him in the head. It's a headshot.
Hit him in the head. It's a headshot.
What did I get in return?
It's on the radio.
Yo, you saw that thing I sent you?
And one to Fox News. You all will have to see which one tells the truth about the information they receive and who doesn't. I trust 4chan to do this because of our history of releasing legit info in the face of bad speeding and cover-up. I have been a professional driver/security guard for a circle of very wealthy people for almost 8 years. I started by working the door at a private gentleman's club outside of the DC area. From that job, I was introduced to some employment managers from Jeffrey Epstein. Because I had experience as both a cab driver and a bouncer, as well as always overlooking and keeping my mouth shut about the drugs and prostitution my employers at the club profited from, they thought I'd be a good fit to work the weekends for Mr. Epstein. At first, I didn't do very much, definitely nothing important. I would run errands mostly, and do anything my manager, who reported directly to Mr. Epstein, wanted me to do. So say the gardener calls out sick one day, it would be me mowing the lawn in his place. I was sort of a floating general helper. Inevitably, I ran into Mr. Epstein now and then, and he was always very personable, enthusiastic, I had heard about his original court case and the rumors and everything, but just meeting this guy made me feel like it was all a lie because he seemed so kind and genuine. I thought he really was just this hotshot money man, like a Bruce Wayne or Tony Stark kind of figure. And I think, ultimately, that's how he wanted us all to see him. His God complex was, to say the least, very developed. Eventually I was trusted with bigger jobs. I think I got a good reputation because I cleaned one of Mr. Epstein's bedrooms one day. There was, to my dismay, a mixture of shit and comb on the bed sheets. I dealt with it professionally, and I didn't say anything. I knew by then that someone is always watching. There are cameras in almost every single room save Mr. Epstein's private office and regular bedroom.
Mr. Epstein.
He had several bedrooms, but one was his favorite, I guess. His main room. I never mentioned it to anyone, but I still got to thank you from my manager for being discreet.
The heart's... Heart's dungeon.
I didn't ask her age. Stretch him. I got a really bad feeling in my stomach because at this point denying Mr. Epstein's was irrational. I did my job.
I feel so bad.
I took her to his house, and a few hours later I took her back to the bus stop. She was crying, and I didn't talk to her about it. A few weeks later, I did it again. Now my manager tells me that Mr. Epstein would like me to take over all of his various pickups and drop-offs. They called it cutie duty. Fucking barf. But it was more than just girls. I would pick up drugs and other assorted packages, most of which I had no idea the contents, but as far as I was concerned, the less I knew the better. I was getting paid very well for the amount of work I was doing. In a given day I spent 3, maybe 4 hours doing anything that could be considered work. The rest of the time I either sat in my car browsing 4chan on my phone or inside pretending like I was rich and this was my house. For this I was being paid $75K per year, more than I had ever even hoped to have made in my whole life. When I took over doing most of the driving it went up to $115. Every time my job became more illegal, the money would get better. That's his tactic. He knows that people will do just about anything, for the right price. I just want people to know, I guess, call it a public confession because I'm guilty. I guess I don't care that much because I'm gonna be dead. I've done things I can't forgive myself for, and I think they'll have me killed anyway. I'm going to do it on my terms. Anyway, Mr. Epstein is very shrewd. He pays you a lot, but not enough for the shit you have to do. And he tries to find the absolute least amount he can pay to keep you doing it. For me, disgracefully, that was around $150,000. I stayed on cutie duty for about 4 months. Then Mr. Epstein took a trip abroad and he loaned me out to another family, the Romneys. Now, keep in mind, I never met Mitch Romney and I don't think I even worked for him. I just worked for the family. I reported to an employment manager as usual. I was tasked with driving a young man, named Cole, around wherever he wanted. Cole was probably 22 and already his license had been suspended for drunk driving.